room, feel the heat rise. Urban world order where legends collide. Bryan, Eddie got the mic tight. Dropping suplex rhymes in the spotlights. Talking to the youth, but we heat row. We call the show, wrestling mind sharp like a figure four throw. Bryan, Eddie here to steal the flow. Tag team champs in the podcast glow. Power bomb, opinions breaking the floor. Every word's a DDT, bodies hardcore. Ladder match, topics climbing for more. Bell rings, true stings can't ignore. Talking to the youth, but we heat row. We call the show, wrestling mind sharp like a figure four throw. Bryan, Eddie here to steal the flow. Tag team champs in the podcast glow. Gorilla press stories held up high. Chokehold debates make your head fly. Cage match questions, no soft reply. Steel chairs of knowledge to amplify. First the script, put you in a lock. Every discussion's a pile driving shock. Urban world order, no time for a clock. Bryan, Eddie, work the block.
Scarlet Bordeaux pointed at me. He wants to fucking touch me. Anyway, I'm Kyle Chapman. This is the leader of the Turtle Clan, Brian Lopes.
They don't know about that yet, but Heidi Ho wins those.
And this is the A-lister because he has the most kids. This is Randy Ortiz.
The Mrs. Number One fan.
Mrs. Number One fan.
This AI needs to be stopped. Telling you all, we all saw the movies. We all saw Terminator. This is how it starts.
It really is, though. It fucking really is.
Sarah Connor tried to warn us.
Apparently, that Gronk on X went full Nazi mode and shit.
Yeah.
And became self-aware.
That's what he did. That's what he did.
It's a Crimson Chin and her one black friend.
No.
She
You
has
know
a
who that
black
is.
friend.
Yeah, it's inspirational.
You missed the cue.
My bad. I didn't think he was going to actually do it.
He's been hitting it for like 3 weeks now. No, did he?
Oh, my dog Jabari in here. You know, I'm number one fan of them bum Falcons who are going to get swept by the Panthers this year.
He just came back. Why are you going to insult his team?
Because that's my dog.
No. That's
why. I can't wait to get out to Atlanta. Yo, now, what we drinking when I get out there? That's all I need to know. I usually do light liquor. But anyway, what's going on, Brian? How's everything? What's going on with you?
Yeah, you know, I wake up in the morning, piss excellence.
Nobody can handle your junk?
Not at all.
Not even? If
They
you're
tried,
first
but
or
they
last.
They can't. But I will say this. I am officially lost for the summer. After this week of pro wrestling and maybe another 2 weeks, I am gone. Big Brother is back. That is my show. I don't want to hear nothing. Fuck Love Island. I said it. I just pissed off an entire nation.
Eddie, anything new? A little Tanner?
Little Tanner.
A little taller.
A little taller?
A little taller.
Got a bunch of scratch marks on me. Don't buy cats. Don't get cats. Don't bathe cats. They're deadly. Yo, lucky I'm not. I'm even here. I thought my life was over. Might have been coming out next time with a half a mask on. You know.
Poor Eddie.
Ugh.
The homie Congo in the building. I'm my homie Ronaldo in the building. What up, what up? AEW is hot dookie water. Good.
Congo is here.
God.
Congo is here.
Hey, why I get the middle finger, man?
Because you insulted his team.
No, I asked him what he wanted to drink.
After.
The truth has no recollection of that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Congo. What one show outsold 3 this weekend?
Oh, we're getting to that later.
Oh, damn, bro. Hey, did you know that there's a dentist on her way to NXT?
I hope not.
No, the rumors have been.
Her ass isn't fat enough. She's not going to make the cut.
No.
She's not blonde and she ain't thick enough.
Not at all. Based
Ichabod-
on Shawn Michaels.
Ichabod is not looking at that.
Based
now,
on
who
Shawn's
they might steal
references.
is Sky Blue. Has anybody seen Sky Blue's modeling? Holy
Yes.
shit! That girl.
She can be a future.
Yeah.
She can be a future women's intercontinental champion. North America.
And a quick UWO favorite of ours. Have you been seeing Abaddon Thurston? Her thirst traps are ridiculous right now. She's like, I got let go. I'm doing whatever the fuck
I don't know
want.
whether to be terrified or aroused.
I literally don't know what she looks like without that makeup.
I've seen.
She just posted a picture with her without the makeup.
She's done a few without the makeup, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of thirst trap with the makeup on. It's like
And with the makeup off.
oh.
Yeah.
It's like,
Back in high school, we used to call them Monets. Where from a distance you see one thing, but the closer you get, it looks different. Oh, we'll get to her shortly as well.
No, you said Monet. I thought we were doing,
Oh, no.
No.
Not there yet. Almost there.
My bad.
Okay.
Shit. Okay. She got owned? Is that what? No, never mind. I'm sorry. Too early? Too soon for that? Too soon?
Oh.
Man, 300 shows good stuff. They finally won the weekend. Okay. Would you stop, bro? Don't you know half the roster personally? You know what I mean?
Yeah, didn't we have you cleaning up backstage when they first started?
Wow.
You were carrying bags, weren't you?
If he wants to chop you,
Andrew?
I ain't taking that chop for you. What up, Andrew? The only person that's shorter than Eddie in human history. Believe it or not, Eddie's standing on his chair. Sorry. The source is
The
in
source
the
has
building.
arrived. What
All
else?
right, we got to start the show. Where we starting at?
Question: since we have a lot of predictions, because there's literally
946 shows on this week.
just this weekend alone.
And Enzo is coming to Rhode Island.
Yeah, how you doing?
How you doing?
And I have like one little topic that I do want to discuss aside from predictions, and I don't have it to put it on the screen. But for us, it's technically
Don't put it on the screen.
it's on the television screen that we are watching right now, just a little time before Collision starts. TNA
Okay.
is currently looking for a television deal.
Yep.
I guess his name is something Oliveira, Charles or Chuck Oliveira, whatever his name is. Came out and said on Ariel Hawani's show,
Her cakes are gone. Go ahead.
that they're looking for a television deal right now, and Anthem is okay with it. They no longer need them on Anthem or Access TV because it's not even a sports station.
They took everything.
So, and they're willing to, you know what I'm saying, work on and negotiate a television deal. Is this the right time for TNA to go for that deal? And what do you think their estimated quote-unquote numbers are? Because what he said was they don't care too much about television itself. They're more into the streaming game. They want someone with a network that would have a good streaming presence because they're looking more towards the streaming numbers than anything else. And yes, I heard the number 10 million. It doesn't sound like a lot, but for TNA right now, 10 million can go a long way. You know what I'm saying? So
TKO underbidding like a motherfucker.
they really did. They really did. So if they're looking for a TV deal, do you think right now is the right time for them to do it? And the guy said they're like, sorry to cut you off. The guy said they're about like 60 to 90 days away to announcing something. So the plans are in motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about TNA, though. The cockroach that will never die, by the way.
Facts.
Just want to put that out there. Anytime is a good time for a TV deal. I mean, they're literally putting on banging ass fucking shows. And I understand that more eyes are watching. But if you can get yourself a streaming deal of any kind, even more eyes are going to be watching. And it's all about getting those fucking eyes, getting those ratings, getting those asses in seats, merchandise pushed, whatever it takes to get them actually out there. That look guys, we are up there. I know we're the third brand.
No, they wear that shit like a badge of honor. They're like, hey, we're number 3. We're okay.
Yeah, but they are putting on fucking great ass fucking shows every fucking week. And anything everybody will only talk about is this person in AEW, this person in WWE. Why is this person over in AEW? He didn't get over in WWE. And then TNA is there just saying, fuck both of you guys. We're fucking TNA.
We're okay being Wendy's.
Spicy chickens at Wendy's, by the way.
Wendy's is so fucking underrated.
At
So underrated.
At this point, they're Burger King because Burger King is not even. The Wendy's is number 2 behind McDonald's at this point.
Probably, yeah.
Nah, Sonic.
No, we're not. No, Sonic is MLW.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
What?
Sonic is definitely at minimum AEW.
No.
Minimum.
No.
What is the floor?
They are not even Raising Cane's. What are we talking
Raising
about?
Cane's is horrible.
Yeah, all I heard was the sauce.
Raising
I still
Cane's-
haven't tried it yet. I heard that the sauce is
The
good.
sauce is literally a watered down version of mayo ketchup that you get on Broad Street. The chicken tenders are so fucking mid. All
You're
right.
better off going to Wings.
You know, actually, I ain't gonna lie. You know what's actually really
Wings
good?
over.
And I was able to DoorDash some a couple days ago, and we're totally talking about food now. It's okay.
By the way,
Dave's Hot Chicken.
you liked it?
It's fucking amazing.
Okay.
Fucking amazing.
All right, Eddie, what do you think? We've got to get back on topic. What do you think about the TV deal?
I mean, I don't know where they're gonna. I don't know where they're gonna go because.
Unless you like that shit.
Anyways,
Sorry, we're talking.
I don't know.
Talking food.
I don't know where TNA would go because let's be realistic. A lot of networks aren't big onto wrestling anymore.
But they are.
Network TV is technically on its last leg.
Yes, but what I was about to say is just to throw this in real quick. The network that they're speaking to is interested in them going live because live content is where it's at.
Yes,
so
but
that's the one plus they can provide if they get the right deal.
We're hearing from people and the IWC saying that they talk.
Hold on real quick. I'm sorry, Key. Hold on. Hold that thought.
He is preaching.
Kyle Bird is a Cowboys fan. Can you trust him?
Bird, I'm jumping off the bridge with you on that one. I 100% agree.
Go ahead, bro.
Sorry.
I mean, Sonic is
fucking perfection.
Their ass.
You are so wrong.
Sonic's is if New York system is closed.
Oh my lord.
You need you want a wiener or something, and then you
No,
want
Diddy.
Sonic, but.
Just show you. Motherfuckers, fuck y'all.
But anyways, so I don't know where TNA would go as far as TV. They're probably going to go to one of the lesser channels that nobody really watches anyways. Why would they want to go on a streaming deal? Don't they have their own app?
They do, but what they want to do is they want to work with all right. So supposedly what he said, I guess this week there's supposed to be some mergers going on with some networks, right? Somebody's buying something like NBC is going to purchase so and so, or Fox is going to purchase.
Buying up everybody again.
Yeah, and Disney's doing that. Netflix,
ABC, fucking Fox, Disney
Amazon Prime, and all those things. Like they're all under those umbrellas. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get under an umbrella that has a wide range of like fan usage, like even like Amazon Prime. Like I'm throwing that out there, right? So you get 10 mil from Amazon Prime, not a bad deal. We all know AEW is working with them for their pay-per-views, right? But eventually the pay-per-views are going to hop off there and they're going to Max. Like it makes more sense to just do it all under one roof. So Prime's probably going to look for another alternative. Maybe that's a deal that they can work on.
When it comes to TNA, I think streaming services might be a little bit shy of them because they are the lesser of the big three. Let's be realistic. TNA is the lesser. So, Netflix, from all reports, isn't really too thrilled. They're not. Like
with Fox, with Monday Night Raw, yeah, those numbers aren't that good.
They're not, holy shit, we gotta figure something out yet. But they're also, Nick Khan also sold them a lot more than they're getting back for it.
Yes.
So they're not too thrilled, which would also turn off other streaming services. Now, Max is happy with what they got.
Yeah.
But they also weren't sold on, we're going to bring in this huge app. Because I'm sure Netflix was sold on, well, you're going to get all these WWE fans are going to come over and they're just going to, the sales are going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
And it has not gone through the roof. Because if you were a WWE fan, you have Netflix.
Yes.
Because they already had it. If you don't have Netflix is what, 15 plus years old?
Yeah.
At this point, either you have Netflix or you don't have it because you don't want to pay for it.
Or you just steal your brother's password.
But you can't even do that with Netflix. The password.
They have a certain amount of screens that you can do it on. Now that's how they monitor it. So if you're paying for 5 screens, you can use 5. Literally.
5 different people can have it. Yeah.
But not many people who's paying for 5 screens because you got to pay extra and everything.
People
we
who
are
cut the cost by going half with your brother.
I'll tell you right now, we are. But the only reason is because Lily uses it over in Portugal. So she's one of our extra screens.
All right.
I won't pay for Netflix because I'm not paying for all that money because I would need multiple screens and I'm not paying for it when I can $3.99 it.
Yeah. And
everything they have on there. And on top of that, if I want to watch reruns of shit, I can get that for free.
Yep.
And Netflix is really their shows only maybe 3 shows on there out of their fucking whole catalog or the original catalog really entice me for anything.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't have any interest in Netflix. Okay. So if you have Netflix, you already had it because you like Netflix.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, it's for reasons that why you don't have it now.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna go and be like, oh my god, WWE's on there. Now I'm gonna go and pay more money because you got it. Amazon.
But you also got to remember,
You got this app. You got that app. You got that streaming service.
A lot of people did
But here-
start Netflix because of WWE.
But here's
Not
the
when
other.
they were
Here's the other
sold
thing,
out.
though.
No, not this.
Here's the
Not
thing,
even
though,
close.
Eddie. With some networks, they have their own app, and it's a free app. So that could be another
Stop.
enticing thing too.
Stop, Carl. Stop.
What?
All right, go ahead.
Now,
Evolve on Tubius.
no,
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
and nobody.
It's actually pretty good.
That's what I was saying. It's not a bad product. It's just not everyone's cup of tea.
Who the fuck watches Evolve?
Kyle. Literally the only person I know who watches Evolve. How's Rosenberg?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty fucking good. Watch one episode. You'll change your mind. It's on. It's free.
I know
It's free.
I avoid Tubi like the plague.
Well, Carl will give you a good Tubi movie.
Oh, he did give me a
Rinaldi
horrible
said
Vanessa.
Rinaldi said
Vanessa.
Paramount.
That's not a bad
Quite
idea
possible.
either.
I was thinking maybe a Peacock because they're losing.
Well, here's the thing with Paramount. I'll throw out there, right? Paramount does get a lot of the main network shows, like the CBS shows, and stuff. Because I watch Big
Paramount's
Brother.
big for South Park.
And
It
they
is, it is.
fucked-
South Park owns
They-
Paramount.
Yeah, I heard about Paramount and South Park.
They fucked up Halo. I
watched 2 episodes and I stopped.
Master Chief took his mask off. I wanted to stop. I should have stopped right
I said it. I said it right there. I was like, I'm 2 episodes, I'm done. But Paramount does have Survivor. It has Big Brother. It has Love Island. It has those big name
They have
shows.
network shows.
So a lot of people already have Paramount. You know what I'm saying? So a deal with Paramount. Who threw that out? Rinaldi. That's actually a really good idea.
You know, like I said, Paramount, not a bad idea. Maybe they want to dip their toe in there and just see, maybe on a short-term thing, see
Yep.
if they can attract the crowd and everything like that. You know, a lot of, reason why I watch Paramount, South Park.
Yeah. The South Park movies. The
little
hour,
specials and
hour and a half
everything they do.
specials.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yes, I do know what you are saying.
Try Lizzo.
Maybe Peacock, because they lost the WWE, they want to just keep that wrestling toe in there.
Exactly. Yep.
Quite possibly. But TNA is not going to get. Apparently, TKO offered him $10 million for the
Yes.
TV right deals and stuff
Yes.
like that.
Carl, stop.
In other words, TKO offered $10 million to purchase TNA.
Of course. Yeah.
It's totally underbid.
But at the same time, if you can get a network and be like, hey, we got 23 years of a library that's going off right now. Some of our wrestlers are some of the biggest draws in WWE.
And you're gonna
Here's
piss
a guy
off-
who just had the most views for this company, but he works for us. You can present that while you're going to negotiate a deal and be like, you know something? If you can, it's the wrestling business. It's a carny show. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you can convince a network, hey, check this out.
Andrew's right. Pluto.
Nobody watches Pluto.
Oh, dude, Pluto's the shit.
I've never watched anything on Pluto.
Pluto. Supermarket Sweep.
I watched that.
Flavor of Loves. Rock of Love.
I watched those on VH.
Spike. Remember Spike TV? Remember Slaying Ball? Dog the Bounty Hunter?
That shit's all on Pluto.
You remember MXC?
Did you just bring up Dog the fucking Bounty Hunter?
People watch Dog. I don't like Dog, but people like Dog.
Pluto's your go-to for throwback.
Yo, Pluto. No, Kyle. No word of a lie. Pluto is. It's
Yeah.
if Tubi had better movies, it would be Pluto.
So Pluto is the advanced version of Tubi.
Tubi is your go-to for
Tubi
cheesy ass movies.
Tubi is literally bootleg DVDs.
Yeah.
Pluto is Blockbuster Video.
So I would go to the bootleg DVDs at that point. But you lived in Washington Park, you know.
Yeah, but okay. It's Blockbuster Video, or should I say Hollywood Video?
Yeah.
But free.
Oh, okay. Free
If you want to watch Harry Potter, you go to Tubi. If you
Yes.
want to watch Harry
You
Potter,
remember Most Extreme Eliminations? That's on there. Remember
Pluto's your
Unbeatable Banzuke? That's on there.
Pluto's your go-to for throwbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like
Oh,
that.
fuck, why can't I remember the name of the TV show? It was a martial arts
Comic Book
competition.
Man.
But it was
WMAC
scripted.
Masters.
Yes. Is that on Pluto? If you say yes, I'll buy
No, but you know something? I will look right now. Let me continue doing
Sorry.
things.
Where they go, who knows?
Want to pull up a card?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure TNA's guy was just talking out of his ass. We'll see, but I don't see them going to any of the major streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be one of the lesser ones, unless, like I said, TKO vouches for them. But right now, TKO isn't doing all that great with vouching for people because Netflix isn't too happy
Yes.
and everything. And USA Network isn't too happy right now with SmackDown's numbers. So they got their own. They need to be focusing on themselves right now instead of focusing on their fifth brand.
No, they don't have it.
And everything. So where they go, who the hell knows? I thought they were doing just fine with their own streaming, with their own app and everything. You know, they have that loyal fan base that still pays for it and everything. They have their whole catalog on there. I don't know why would you want to alienate them faithful. So let's see what happens with TNA.
Go up.
Yeah, it's your
Best trilogy ever. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Right there. Right there. I know they just made a new one. I don't count that as part of the trilogy.
But yes, as you can see,
Oh, they're all there.
Pluto's your go-to for
Pluto
everything.
is your
It
go-to.
has commercials.
They
though,
got
right?
Clue.
It has commercials though, right?
Unless you decide you want to pay like $2 a month.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah,
Golden! Tropic Thunder's there. Okay, you sold me. I'll be there. Okay, I'll get on it.
yeah, it's literally your go-to for everything.
It's literally your go-to. I apologize. Kyle is learning something new today.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with Pluto at
everything
all.
you watch when you were growing up.
Literally everything you watch when you've grown up.
Clerks? Okay, yeah, I'm going to get on it. All right, cool. You sold me.
Yeah, Pluto is your go-to. There you go. You want black movies?
Shaft.
Goated movie.
Why do they have to be
Goated movie.
black?
Goated movie. Goated movie. Goated movie. Goated movie. Wasn't a fan.
That golden movie.
Okay. Goated movie. Hey, it's Harlem Nights.
One of the best
I wonder
movies
if Vic
ever.
has ever watched this.
All right, cool. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. You go to Pluto.
All right, cool.
That's just on demand shit. That's not even fucking the live channels. That
Okay, I'll get it.
Yeah.
So you already have it. It's on the thing.
Allegedly.
Oh, yes.
All right.
All right. So predictions time. Kyle,
Yes, sir.
which card do you have pulled up?
The least of, let's just go the least popular one.
This one right here.
Not saying it's going to be bad. Nope. Nope. Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, you
Not
can do-
saying it's going to be bad because the first one was fucking fire. But according to popular
internet?
interests,
the internets.
this is going to be, I mean, before we, matter of fact, put it on the screen.
Pretty sure they sold
All right,
a
took
decent
my hand
amount
off
of
the
tickets.
thing. But bam, Evolution is coming. And by the way, Killer Kelly is back. Okay. Evolution this coming Sunday night.
People saying, oh, look, their ticket sales, they sold at least amount. There's a fucking Beyonce concert next door.
Literally a Beyonce
Are
concert
you kidding me?
next door to the building.
Come on, man. They're not gonna. All right, guys, we're going to get tickets to, oh, shit, Beyonce. Hold on. Come on, man. But anyway, having said all that, it's, I think it's going to have 3 good matches, all right? One's going to be tough to call, but 3 good matches.
I don't know. Jade Cargill says that there's going to be a bunch of 5-star classics.
Of course she did, because she's putting her brand out there. Why would you not? Why would you not go onto an interview and say, oh, this card is going to suck, guys. Don't watch it.
Don't go out there screaming 5-star classics.
I'm not a liar. I'm not a crook.
You could just simply say it's going to be a good show. Don't lie to the people.
Hey, man, if she does, how about this? What would you consider, hold on now.
I'm
What would you consider Bayley versus Sasha
Holy
Banks?
shit. That's she.
NXT TakeOver, their
Baby
first
weight.
match. Would you consider that 5 stars?
Yeah.
Was anybody expecting it to be 5 stars?
No.
So she could actually have a point.
When we are not comparing black and gold
Yeah.
to this shit.
We know you're going to hate it. We know
We
you're
are
gonna
not comparing
Newsflash.
black and gold.
It's a WWE event. Eddie's hating on it.
No.
Breaking news.
We are not comparing black and gold to this shit. That
Oh, Jackson, what up? I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're on the YouTube. Shout out to Jackson on the YouTube.
What up, Big Jack? All right, but check it out, though.
Yes.
First match, we're going to start with... Fuck it, I'll take the first match.
Okay.
Bottom of the card. Motherfucker. Bottom of the card, Jade Cargill versus Naomi. No holds barred match.
hated it.
We know you do.
Hasn't even happened yet.
Naomi's going to get her lick back. She has to build some momentum as this Money in the Bank.
She has the money in the bank. She's losing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I disagree.
Plus, Jade Cargill does have the SummerSlam fucking...
And she just won Queen of the Ring.
yeah.
It's
Yeah. If we keep in tradition of people with money in the bank,
they lose all the
they
time.
lose all the time.
They
until
lose all the
cash
time.
in. So yeah, Jade Cargill.
All right, Eddie. You got the really interesting match. By the way, shout out to you because I was not too far away from you on Monday night, and I saw what you was wearing, and I would like to thank you for bringing that outfit with you. Okay, but it's for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
Hated it.
Becky Lynch versus Bayley. Triple B. Good. I don't know what the fuck Dina talking about. All right, that's triple
She's finally
fucking
come
B.
around. She's
That's
finally
triple fucking B.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
In Lyra Valkyria.
Is Bailey's contract up anytime soon?
Nope.
Anybody know?
She renewed.
End of the year.
She
End of
renewed.
the year? Oh, it's coming up.
Go back and watch the promo the night she returned to Monday Night Raw. The first half of that promo was her goodbye message to WWE. We haven't talked about it, but that promo,
I thought she renewed. No, I'm thinking about Karrion Kross and his wife. No,
that promo when she came back, the first half of it, she was saying goodbye to the universe, and then she mentioned Becky Lynch and got right back into storyline mode. I noticed that. I don't know if anybody else did, but I'll play the promo after. But I think Bayley's out the door. So
Hopefully, one Miss Monet's got her fucking foot in that door.
I see Becky keeping the title.
Big Tom Bix.
Yeah.
Big Time Bex keeps it.
Uh,
I love Killer Kelly. By the
actually,
way,
I got Lyra getting her
Going
title
Lyra?
back,
Okay.
but Bailey getting pinned.
Bayley's eating the pin.
Okay. However, there's some things that I can think about.
Jesus Christ! When did Kelly
Hey, Brian,
Killer
She's
Kelly-
always had that. Do you not? She made it to the semis of the thirst bracket.
So, yet another Battle Royal to earn yet another Women's World Title shot. Battle Royal participants, I don't even think they're all set in stone yet, are they?
No.
But
Not
anyway,
really, but we have an idea.
who wins it?
The obvious choice is Nikki Bella. I know a lot of people want to say Stephanie Valkyrie should win
Very
it.
good job, cameraman number 14.
She doesn't need it. They're not going to give her that push just yet. I feel like they're waiting until the Rumble. I think that's where Stephanie's going to get her shine. Then she'll probably get a Mania moment.
Kev?
Nikki is the obvious choice. However, I will say this. If her music plays, I just want to go on record and say, if AJ Lee comes back, she's winning the gauntlet.
Okay.
Carl, I know brothers don't skip, but goddamn it, I'm skipping.
So I'm gonna touch a few things.
But the obvious choice is Nikki Bella. It's
I'm
going
gonna
to
touch
be
a few
Nikki.
things. I'm pretty sure. I agree with you. I think Nikki's gonna win because she has alimony to pay and child support to pay now. So she needs them paychecks.
It's funny because
Big ups to that dude. One for the. Chalk one up to the boys.
Yes, King.
Okay, keep your crown. Keep your crown.
Stay toxic.
Oh, Rinaldi, Myron
Okay.
Reed is the luckiest son of a bitch in the world.
So another thing I want to touch on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this. AJ Lee is overrated as fuck.
Not at all.
She's
Not
always,
at all.
even the original runner AJ Lee, I never found nothing special about her.
Nope.
Nothing. She's
You are dead wrong.
She is.
Name a better promo.
She
In-ring
cut
worker.
one good promo.
She has cut she was the female MJF at one
No,
point.
she wasn't.
AJ Lee
All
has
she
some
did-
crazy promos.
All she did was shit on the Divas era.
That was
Literally, yes.
the Divas era. What about when
Okay.
she shitted on everybody on Total Divas?
She pulled an Enzo.
All she did was the only thing she had was shitting on Divas era. And what she gonna shit on now?
Wow.
She gonna come.
I mean, that's a valid point. That's a valid
She gonna
point.
bring that back?
Well, then again, I mean, have
Okay,
you seen NXT?
there's 100 women right now that are leagues better than her.
There's
I
one
didn't say
woman on
she was.
the mic.
I didn't say she's the best in the ring.
There's one woman on the mic that's better than her. One. And one.
Maybe.
Just one. Miss Storm. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That list ends there.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
This girl,
On the mic? Yeah.
the way people have her on a pedestal,
deserves to be
there is nothing memorable. The only thing I remember about her is what her debut against Paige.
You mean Paige's
Paige
debut
against her.
Oh, I mean,
It was
exactly.
the longest title reign until her husband got fired. They weren't taking that belt off. The only reason Nikki Bella holds the record was because Punk got fired.
The whole crazy fucking persona pitch.
Yeah.
You mentioned call her crazy, she beats the shit out of you.
Did you not date crazy chicks?
She fucking
Okay,
beat
we
out
see crazy
Paige.
chicks beforehand.
She went from a shit NXT version, right?
She was literally-
that Michael Cole literally shitted
She
on
was
the
booked
entire
as
time.
a fucking as the boys' locker room hopper.
Yes.
Yeah, she was a homie hopper. We'll give you that.
And again,
Okay.
I did Crazy Chicks.
We'll give you that.
She was a great character. She was the fucking GM.
But I'm sorry, the way people have her on a pedestal, like she's God's gift to women's wrestling, she wasn't.
She was.
Wasn't you just saying
She
that
wasn't.
CM Punk, when he got to AEW, was bringing AJ Lee with him? And
I know.
AJ was good.
No, it wasn't.
Well, all right, so here we go.
Am I saying she's bad? No.
Okay.
Is she
Great job,
is she a good
Senator
hand?
14.
Is she a good hand?
Yes.
Yes. Is she somebody that would be a serviceable talent? Yes.
Yes.
But the fact that she is put on some pedestal is what irks me. Like she is looked at as godlike in women's wrestling.
I won't
and
say
she's not.
All right, Eddie, here's a great example.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. She's not.
And Kyle, please tell me if I am 100% wrong on this.
100% wrong coming up.
She was Barry Sanders.
Wow.
She was amazing at what she was doing at the time. Everybody knew she was leagues ahead of everybody when she was there, and then she retires early.
Megatron could have been used as well.
And I'm sorry. Now she's going to get destroyed.
When?
Because let's face it.
In all right, remember,
in
we're talking
WWE.
WWE.
Yes,
We're talking WWE.
okay. At the time when she emerged, she emerged when it was literally everybody was ready to fucking disown women's wrestling.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's be realistic.
And she was
Her and Paige were like a breath of fresh air. Yes, they were.
Yes.
Because that Divas era, that butterfly belt era, holy mother of God. That if it wasn't for the fact that they were still selling Kleenex tissues and lotion, that era was dog water.
It was.
Okay? The promos, the action, the matches were 10 seconds long. That shit was dog water. Okay, so I give it to her. They emerged at a time where they were getting that edginess back. They were transitioning from that. So she managed to eat them dog water divas eras bitches alive.
Yes.
Yes, it wasn't really that hard.
Yes.
If we look back at some
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 100%.
And it wasn't that hard for her to eat them up.
Yeah.
Especially on promos. But what I'm saying is, in ring wise, wrestling wise, she didn't light it up like that.
Hey, it's funny you said that. It's pun intended. I see what you did there. But I'll throw this as a quick rebuttal.
Go ahead.
In ring wise, how was she compared to the girls of her time? Of the Alicia Foxes, the Nikki Bella,
Of them,
the Eva Marie.
yes, she was above them.
She was above them.
But to have her on a pedestal, as some people have her, is where my gripe is.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, was her and Paige too, because I had high hopes, and I'm very fucking disappointed.
But let's be honest.
Of her coming back.
Let's be honest. Both of
her
them.
and Paige at that time when they emerged, they were above that dog water shit that we were getting.
Right, but this was right before the Divas
Revolution
Revolution
and
started.
everything,
Yeah.
and that fucking butterfly shit finally died.
Yep.
So yes, did they emerge at a great time and stuff like that? Yes. Today's Paige can't hang in that ring with some of them girls. Now, granted, it's WWE, and they really do not treat their women's
Wrestling
division,
like
wrestling
it's not
like it's
AEW,
something-
Independence,
yes, like it's supposed to
TNA.
be. But they have the females that will dare to wrestle circles around Paige, and AJ Lee. She will get circles wrestled around her.
Okay.
If they're allowed to.
All right. No. I just got 3 questions. I don't need a long answer. I just need 3 questions answered. Of today's WWE women, who is better than in ring than AJ Lee? Give me 3 of them.
Then AJ Lee in ring?
Yeah.
Bailey, Becky Lynch, Jordan Grace.
Okay. Now just listen to me when I say this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Becky Lynch, number 1, even in her prime. Fuck no. Okay. Even in her prime.
When Becky
Fuck
Lynch
no.
channels her wrestler, you know she can go.
I did not stutter.
I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Even Charlotte, when she channels her real self.
Charlotte is let's see if it is. Charlotte is indeed, like, as much as we don't like Charlotte is a damn good, great wrestler. She's on that border. She's definitely up there. Her problem is she is Mrs. Roboto. Like, she
Yes.
is boring.
Now here's the thing about AJ Lee. Number 1, she's not boring.
Yes.
She's fucking exciting, actually. You just gave her credit for saving women's wrestling in the WWE.
She didn't say women's wrestling. I said she emerged.
Right. You said, and I quote, women's wrestling was on the verge of dying in WWE until Paige and AJ Lee saved it. You literally said that.
I didn't say they saved it.
Word.
I said they emerged. They emerged at a period when it was fucking dying, and they benefited from it, and it was a breath of fresh air. They never saved it.
Okay, but now in WWE, I'll give them that, because in WWE, that was a test run to see if the woman of their fucking brand can hang with the TNA knockouts. The TNA knockouts are the women.
At that point, yeah, TNA knockouts were fucking dominating women's wrestling.
And these two are putting on a good match, by the way.
TNA knockouts were the reason for the women's quote-unquote revolution. Then the girls from NXT, the Four Horsewomen, who actually blew it up and fucking killed it down there, came up. That actually is the reason that women's wrestling isn't fucking bra and panties matches right now.
Yes.
But a major reason above that, all of that I just said, one that stood out head and shoulders above all of them, is fucking AJ Lee.
And like I said, she emerged at a time where she was a better talker, okay, and stuff like that. I never said she was horrible in the ring.
No.
Compared to some of the dog water she had to wrestle,
yeah,
she was a fucking goddamn 5-star classic.
Now, Eddie, let me throw this at you. All right, WWE. We've seen this happen with Phil. Phil has come back, and Kyle, you can attest to this. Was the man not over in Providence?
He wasn't even there. But he was not the most over man in Providence.
But he was over.
We'll get to that in a second.
We will get to that shortly. However, AJ Lee comes back to WWE, right? We literally just wrote the storyline. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Bayley. The women's revolution versus the girl who was the catalyst for the revolution, but never had the opportunity to wrestle them. You got 3 storylines right there. And let's be honest, with except for maybe Becky, she would eat Bayley and Charlotte up alive on the microphone.
Bayley?
On the microphone, she would eat Bayley alive.
Not even.
And I love Bayley.
Not even a question.
I love Bayley.
Charlotte's fucked.
Charlotte's
fucked.
And that's the biggest match.
She's fucked.
Yeah.
But I think Bayley can hang.
Bayley's not great on the mic, bro.
Bayley's not. That's her. That's Bayley's biggest downfall. Is she's not. She's a natural talker, but
it can't be bubbly face Bayley.
No. Even if we got the Bayley from Monday,
ding dong Bayley.
If
it's not gonna. No.
Bayley's good. You know me. I love Bayley.
But let's be realistic. If AJ came now, what's her ammunition? She had ammo back then because that dog water diva shit.
Bayley, you are the underachiever of the group. Charlotte, you are the most overrated of the group. And Becky, you would be the best if you showed up and stayed around all the time and weren't getting hurt or been knocked up. There you go. There's your promos.
Kyrie is not better than fucking. No,
this
hold on real quick. Hang on. I know this ain't a list of people that are better than it. Oscar, I'll give you. Bianca, I'll give you. Kyrie, fuck
We're talking. He says in ring wise at the end.
I know. Okay. Julia, fuck no. Rhea,
what? Yeah, no. Julia,
what?
yeah.
All them girls are eating her up.
In the ring,
the ring, all them girls are eating her up.
Alba Fire is eating up AJ Lee.
No, Alba Fire. Here's the deal.
She don't got a job.
Hold on. Alba Fire. If for those of you who watched UK, that's pretty much AJ's comparison.
By the way, Natalia was around for AJ Lee and couldn't hang then.
But Natalia's never been given a chance.
That's actually true.
Natalia on the mic, she's getting eaten alive.
Of course.
But Natalia
in the ring is phenomenal.
And the thing that sucks is that
not one of them girls on the mic are better on the mic. Not one of those girls are better on the mic.
On the mic,
Rhea included. Not one of those girls are better on the mic.
Rhea Bianca gonna hang with her.
Rhea can hang with her.
Bianca's gonna hang with her.
Bianca can hang, however, Bianca is not on the microphone. She's not great.
She's not great, but
she's really good, but she's not great.
She's gonna hang with the girl that's been gone 13 years.
Oh please, her husband. She literally lays next to the guy who just dropped a Punkonomics verse. Like, let's not pretend like she ain't getting help.
She's married to fucking Punk Bill, bro.
You don't think AJ Lee right now already has a promo that would ether the entire women's roster in WWE?
Keep on our deck like KRS.
Every year I write a verse.
Keep on our
that will end your career.
This is what I'm saying. Okay, she's gonna cut some good promos, but the girl is basic as fuck in the ring.
It does, but Eddie,
No, she's.
But hold on, wait. Even if she was, Eddie, we're talking WWE.
I know. But it's like, the fuck? The fact that she's on some pedestal or some fucking...
Because she's a great.
She was
wrestling god.
She's a great.
She wasn't.
But no,
she
Eddie,
wasn't.
Again, I go back to my
She's
Barry.
not first fucking...
I go back to my Barry
She's
Sanders
not first
statement.
class Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, she is.
No, hell no. She's
Oh yeah,
at
she
the
would
end
be,
of your eligibility.
No. Coco B. Ware is in the Hall of Fame.
You put some respect on Coco.
I love Coco. I love Coco. But let's be honest, he's the barometer. Tori Wilson is in the Hall
There
of
you
Fame.
go. That's who you should have
Stacey Keebler is in the Hall of
Okay,
Fame.
we'll give you that one too.
Okay.
You don't put the disrespect.
Charmel is in the Hall of Fame.
He
Eddie.
wins.
I win.
He wins.
That
I
that was only because, hey, look, I like black
win. Charmel
people.
for the women, Coco for the men.
That was literally, I like black people. See, look, I have black friends.
Bro.
Look at the Wookiee.
Still counts.
Look at the Wookiee.
Still counts.
Nope.
That's what that was.
He just invoked it. He invoked the Wookiee, bro.
That's not fair.
It's
All
not
right,
mine.
what's the next match?
No, I gotta know
What's the next match?
Who's your winner?
Who do you got for the Rumble?
We need all of that just to get in order.
For the Rumble,
Yes.
I'm gonna go with you, Nikki Bella.
Miss Parker. I'm your fucking
I was saying, let's do dark horses.
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker is my dark horse.
Parker.
Is my dark horse. Miss Parker is my dark horse.
Clock
Listen.
it.
Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there.
Clock it.
Nikki needs. She needs the.
I see what you did there with the.
She does need the paychecks though. She does need the paychecks.
Yes.
All right, hey, Brian.
Yes.
Women's tag team match. You got Raquel and Roxanne against the newly returned, by the way, Kabuki Warriors.
Just give it to the Kabuki Warriors. All right, who else is in the match?
Huh?
Who else is in the match?
They didn't say it's to be determined. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
All right, and I know from NXT it's Sol Ruka and Zarya.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I think Judgment Day keeps the belts. Keep the storyline going.
You're not doing
And here's the thing. Kabuki Warriors at SummerSlam, we're talking different. However, for right now, keep the belts on the girls. Keep it on Judgment Day.
I give it to the Kabuki Warriors.
JC Jane versus Jordan Grace. If Jordan Grace would just shut the fuck up, maybe we would actually just, I say she got a chance of winning the championship. But the whole I'm not there to be the focal point bullshit narrative she keep pushing on every fucking podcast, interview, phone call, and / conversation she's having, I gotta fucking pick JC Jane.
The winner faces Masha Slamovich at Slammiversary.
Oh, Grace.
It's been announced. However,
She was literally, JC Jane was literally just on TV.
JC Jane's storyline has already been started. Like Kyle just said, Jordan won't shut up, and I love. That's my friend. That's my friend. Her and her husband, they're my friends. However, I'm going JC Jane.
I got Jordan Grace.
Of course you got Jordan Grace.
It's not a bad call either way.
It's not even my Think Mama Pump anymore.
I know.
Oh, here's one. This is actually one that Monday night made me actually get interested in because of the promo that was on Monday night. They showed it on the screen. They showed it on TV. I haven't watched it back yet.
Okay.
Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. In your head, you're like, Rhea got that all day. But what they're focusing on is that Rhea had 3 chances. 4, actually. Never beat her.
Oh, so they're focusing on Rhea can never beat Io.
Yeah.
Also Rhea. If they made that the highlight that she hasn't been, they keep focusing on that. Rhea.
It's Rhea. Going Rhea.
The only reason why they do that is to be like, she ain't gonna be able to do it. She hasn't been able to do it. Is she gonna be able to do it?
And the only reason I say that is because of the fact that they just threw Asuka in the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, so we're not getting our Io versus Asuka for whatever reasons. We know those reasons, but
All right, so we just covered that one.
I guess they haven't.
Okay.
Melt.
I want to take a quick.
Guess they haven't mended those bridges.
You want to
yet.
talk about Raw since you were at Raw?
All right, let's break it down.
By the way, phenomenal fucking crowd.
Number one thing I want to point out, all right? I went with my 12-year-old and my 7-year-old. It was my 7-year-old's absolutely first wrestling event showing up to live. He had the time of his fucking life. Period. And I think it's about goddamn time that when you talk about the best audiences of any shows, Providence, motherfucking Rhode Island needs to be in that conversation. We got the blithest fucking crowd, period. And let's just address three of the rumors that I heard from other people. Number one thing, the Goldberg chant was real. It was not piped in. Goldberg got a huge fucking reaction. I was in the crowd.
I don't watch Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I'll watch Raw.
Oh, okay. Well, Goldberg showed up for the whole Gunther promo. And as soon as his car drove up in the lot and he came out, everybody was, and it was loud. It was loud. That wasn't piped in. I was in the audience. Number two thing. Hey, man. Hey, Goldberg's Goldberg, man. Number two thing that people were saying. Karrion Kross. You would think that Karrion Kross was Ric fucking Flair in his prime just showing up. The reaction that he got. The "We Want Kross" chants when he was beating up Sami Zayn with a fucking pipe. The "We Want Kross" chants when he was doing his promo for beating up Sami with a pipe. Literally Karrion Kross. And by the way, no, I'm all set, man. Thank you, though. I don't do soda. I appreciate it, though. I actually cut soda on my diet. But literally, and after the show, Karrion Kross walking around, he was supposed to be in the protected area where the police were there. He said, "Fuck that! I'm going to chill out with the people." You know what I'm saying? Going out there, but the line was still there. So I'm trying to get over to where my brother was because I ride with my brother, and here comes Scarlett with her bags, and she's like just waving hi to everybody. Then she stops and she kind of points at me. In my head, I thought she was pointing at me. So I'm already like, all right, where's Karrion? Because that was a big motherfucker. He's not around. And then she's like, no, him. He's so fucking cute. I need a picture with him. And of course, my son was like, this is my 12-year-old. He was like, yeah, okay, let's go. So he walks over. She came right on down to him, gave him a hug. And I was like, all right, took the picture, said thanks. She gave him a kiss on the cheek. He doesn't want to play Roblox anymore. That's all I can tell you. That man grew up right before my eyes. And the third thing.
The one time you're going to see a father be a little mad at his son.
We address him as sir.
That is sir.
He looked at him and was like,
sir now.
He said,
"Trade with me now, little motherfucker."
As soon as she did that, like he's done though, he walked up to me. He's like, "Dad, what?" She smelled like Victoria's Secret.
He walked up to him and said, "Hey, yo, old man.
My man.
With a bass in his tone, I'm going to need you to take me home."
Hey, Dad. Remember them Fortnite dollars I needed?
I know, right?
I need that VC.
Exactly.
For them V-Bucks.
But the last thing I want to point out is that Jey Uso's entrance in person is a fucking party. There's not, dude, the janitors that were there were eating. Everybody in that arena was fucking jamming. There literally, and I know this is not an exaggeration, there was not one person sitting down when Jey Uso came up. I had to put my little guy on my shoulder so he can jam with the crowd and actually see Jey Uso. Dude, everything about that entrance, which was about at least 5-6 minutes long.
You mean both entrances? Because,
Hold on. Let me get to that. Now, when he's done, and like he was jamming in the ring, and he's done, and he's just standing there, everybody was done. And I was like, I swear to you, I said, "One more time!" And then everybody that was around me started chanting "one more time." And then, like, by the third time that everybody around me did it, the entire arena started chanting "one more time." Providence has the livest crowd. Example B. And then he was just like, "Let's do it again." And then they started doing it again. And then I got home. I wanted to see if any of us were on TV, and they cut out the whole second time. But, like I said, that entire audience live
Heard
as
a funeral happened,
fuck.
and they also cut that out.
What?
New Day.
Yeah,
you talking about
that
when they didn't make the air?
No, that was on commercial.
Oh man!
And I missed it too.
When he came out with
the
the
veils
veils
and the thing. Yeah, we totally missed that.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
I saw
That
that
wasn't on
online. I
TV
fucking
neither.
died laughing.
I saw that online. They're like, "Oh, this wasn't aired live." I was like,
I swore that was.
"Why the fuck would you air that live?"
Oh,
But here's the thing, right? And this is my problem because I got to remember Raw. You got to watch it straight up live.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're going to miss all the shit that's quote unquote in the commercials because it's consistently an ongoing show. So you never really know when they're at commercial. Like in ring, you may know because they go outside the ring and you know that's coming. But like while you're there, I'm assuming you probably had zero clue when you guys were at commercial.
No clue at all.
Okay,
no clue at all.
Yeah, because a lot of things didn't make air.
Man, one other thing I didn't make here was not Saturday Night Main Event, but Main Event period. All right.
Kofi called it the worst place they've ever been.
Yeah, dude. Not for nothing. Stephanie Vicaire opening it up for Saturday Night's Main Event. That place was.
Oh, you mean main event?
Not Saturday
regular main event.
Regular main event. Yeah. That place was loud. And by the way, just so you know, it took everything in me. I mean everything.
To not jump over the rail.
To not take that chance, bro.
I mean, right now it's not a good time. People are getting arrested. People are trying to get arrested and stuff.
The second best match of the night happened on main event. All right? Which was
the war.
If I tell you these participants, I'm telling you, you're not going to say, you're going to be like, yeah, fucking right. The War Raiders, who got a huge pop for that war. When it came out, everybody was into that. Again, Providence is a live crowd. Versus the LWO.
Kyle, I will say this. I know it was a good match because I've seen people on TikTok who were at the show, and every single person was talking about this wasn't even on Raw. And they're like, this was one of the best matches of the night. And I'm like, fuck, why didn't we see it?
Dude,
ain't nobody watching main event.
People forget the War Raiders are good.
Yeah.
It's just that WWE hates that team wrestling.
And here's the thing. Hanson's from Boston. So he's from New England. He trained a good portion of the people that come out of like Chaotic. He trained Sasha. He trained Carmelo and stuff like that. So
Richard Poopson.
Oh, and Braun Breaker, by the way. TV don't do him justice. That's a big motherfucking boy.
And how fast is he live?
Dude, shit! Dude, you could hear him hitting the ropes. When he does that speed, you hear the... Dude, I was like, that shit sounds like it hurts.
It does. Hitting the ropes is not fun. Trust me.
And as fast as he hits it, can't be fun. But dude, like I said, though, man, great fucking show. Great time. My son appreciated it. My other son's first fucking time. Black Father's fucking rule.
Hey. A beautiful fucking day. So, Kyle, you want to pull up another card?
Sure.
Okay, can we try with this? Can we stop trying with the deep state shit? Because this is not getting over.
Dark State?
Deep State, Dark State.
Let them cook.
No State.
Here's the thing. I am not.
State.
I'm not opposed to them. I liked what they did when they first started. Where they are now, it's like they're the Wyatt Six of NXT. You don't know what to do with them, but they look cool, but they have no purpose.
They have the looks. They do have the looks.
They have the looks. They have the talent, but they have no purpose.
They have
no purpose.
Nothing. And it's like, at least if they were wrestling regularly or...
Yeah.
Like,
and that's the other thing, too. Like, I'm not a big fan of the free bird rule when you're not a champion. Like, if you're a champion, I understand the free bird rule. I mean, psychologically, I understand why they do that, where it's like they wait till the last minute to see who's actually in the match. I get it. But it only works when there's titles on the line. If there's no titles on the line, I don't care which one.
Is that Sammy Callahan?
Yeah.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, he got fat. He can still work, though. He still works great, but
no wonder he wasn't. No wonder TK didn't pick him.
He got chubby as shit.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
Are
we going nighttime? We going daytime? Because it's all Saturday.
Daytime.
No. We hold the good show to last.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we going daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
Daytime?
Nope. Nighttime. There you go. Put it on screen.
All right. It's Saturday night's main event, a.k.a. Goldberg Fest in Atlanta, Georgia.
And Brian, you're going to start us up with that, with the greatest match of all time.
Oh, here we go.
Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre.
Okay, first off, this match might cook.
It's gonna.
That's going to be the match of the night.
It really is.
That's the match of the night. That's the match you're selling this whole fucking...
Ooh.
Fuck the main event. That's the match you're selling the whole fucking
legit,
show.
Yeah. This is tough because I feel like
Randy just lost.
Randy just lost, so he needs a win.
It was the last time Randy's been on a losing streak.
That's what I'm saying because Drew just came back, and to me, it justifies that Drew gets the win. So I'm gonna go McIntyre.
Ooh,
yes. But yeah, I don't know why. I can't wait for this card.
Who needs it more? I mean, Randy's Teflon.
He needs to get back into a title picture because I think that their story is going to be, the one that's going to get 18.
I actually got Orton.
Going
I'm
Randy?
going Orton.
Okay.
Because I'm sorry, Drew is great. Drew is fucking great.
Yeah.
He has learned how to use the internet.
He is in my top 5 right now.
He has learned how to use the internet. His promos are fucking great. His in-ring is great. But when it comes to when he's finally a champion, he's the chaser.
Who, Drew?
Yes.
Yeah, he really is.
He is a chaser. He is not. For some odd reason, when he's champion, it's all flatline. But when he's chasing,
it's so good.
It's good. Randy, I mean, this face it, this is our last leg of Randy.
Yeah.
This contract goes up. Randy's walking away.
He's done.
Into the sunset.
He's done.
So, and it's just Randy Orton. Like, you put him back into the title picture, he just fits.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going Drew.
So I'm going Orton.
All right, Orton, Drew.
Drew.
All right, heads, Orton, tails, Drew. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Flip a coin.
It's heads.
Orton.
Okay.
I didn't have a winner for that one. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'll take this one. LA Knight versus Seth Rollins.
I'm sorry. Can you say that correctly?
LA Knight. Yeah.
Dummy.
Versus Seth Rollins. If you think LA Knight is going to win this match, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell you my property in Africa. Really cheap, $50.
Wait, who has a briefcase?
Seth.
Oh, so yeah, LA Knight.
I was about to say, I think Knight wins by DQ.
Yeah, shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
We call shenanigans.
We call shenanigans.
All right. Eddie, you have Hall of Famer, not even future Hall of Famer. The architect of the streak. The most important wrestler outside of the NWO, not named Sting in WCW.
You can't talk about DDP that way.
The second most important person. He was in NWO.
DDP?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He took the shirt and didn't.
Well, he put the shirt on. Goldberg never put the shirt on.
Yeah, but he flipped him off.
All right, you got Gunther versus Goldberg.
I'll pray with you.
No.
I'm praying with you. Go ahead.
No. This match better be Bobby Lashley versus The Miz.
Yes.
And Gunther better be playing the role of Bobby Lashley.
Yes.
You mean your favorite wrestler, The Miz?
Watch your mouth. Okay, this match better be live prison beating.
And molested?
Biblical. Biblical. Okay? This better be some fucking 300 shit. This better be fucking epic. One side. Goldberg should have zero fucking chance. I don't even want him to see him do a spear, jack, nothing. Nothing. He goes for a spear, he gets kicked in the fucking face and then choked the fuck out. And then Gunther lets go just to beat him some more. And
Even
then
when he starts choking him out and then flips him around and gives him a fucking power bomb.
And then picks him back up and then chops him for 10 minutes.
I'm with it.
Okay? Goldberg's chest better look like goddamn fucking tenderized meat. Okay? To the point where little Goldberg has to come running down. Stop beating my daddy!
You know that's happening in the match, right?
You know,
Okay.
That's definitely happening.
His son better be out there. Stop beating my daddy. Okay? Gunther should beat him like Goldberg owes him money. Okay? Goldberg
Show me the
should...
ball where Goldberg hurt you, man.
No, because this is the last match. This man beat The Fiend.
He did.
This man beat Kevin Owens.
He rolled through Brock Lesnar. Think about that.
This better be
Twice.
maniacally biblical. This better be epic. This better not even... I don't want to hear David versus Goliath. No. This is Thor versus a goddamn ant. Okay? This is Marvel's Trinity and DC's Trinity versus goddamn fucking nobody. This better be biblical. Gunther does not fucking massacre this man and send him home on a stretcher and throw the whole thing away. Okay.
Ditto. Everything he just said, word for word, bar for bar.
Can you please repeat everything he just said, word for word?
That's why I said the word ditto. So you got the idea of how I felt.
There better be calls into the police department for attempted murder.
Add that part to it too.
All right, so
Okay.
we all got
I want to see petitions.
You want Gunther arrested for elderly abuse?
I want people to try to cancel Gunther because the whooping he put on Goldberg so bad, they got petitions to cancel the man. They called Trump and want him deported back to Austria because of the whooping he's going to put on this guy.
Tell him to wear an Elon Musk shirt. He'll get deported.
Okay? Gunther whoops him so bad that ICE is waiting in the locker room to take him. Because they cannot allow this man to beat this man that badly and not save face. Okay? That's how bad. This better be a bloody massacre. I want to see blood. I want to see Goldberg on a stretcher. I want to see Gage cry. Oh, my dad.
We get it. It's okay, bro.
I want Ralph Wiggum to go, stop, he's already dead. Like that type of ass.
I would have been able to meme that motherfucking match afterwards.
Woosah.
So we're all picking Goldberg, right?
Nah.
Okay.
No, we won't. Now we covered that one. Before we get to the G.A.B. Well, G.A.B. Whatever it is. Anyway, I got to do something.
The G.A.B., not the...
I got to do something.
Okay.
Because I was in the audience for Monday Night Raw. And that is, I have to apologize to Brian Lopes.
Oh, no, because that literally goes with this. No, do the intro. I want the whole presentation, goddammit. Let's go. I need the whole thing.
We at the UWO podcast are known for a few things, joking around, death threats to Goldberg, and also you're known for a little segment called Burial of the Week, where we are not saying that your career is over, we're just saying that you can always
do better. Okay? So, first of all, thank you for acknowledging that, Kyle. That's the first step. Because for months, and I mean months on end, I have been sitting here praising a certain professional wrestler. All right? And then for weeks, Eddie has agreed with me. Okay? But you know something, Kyle? For some reason, you, sir, always had doubt. Okay? You, sir, would sit there and do these accusations, similar to like Chris Bay used to do.
He shot that man.
Okay. The guy he's getting his life together. All right. He deserves a second chance. So for you, I think you deserve a second chance. Because for months, I have been sitting here praising the amazing luchadoric styles of one professional wrestler, a masked man, that magically appeared on the scene by the name of El Grande Americano. And for months, you, sir, have been accusing him of being an American Olympian.
But Chad's not even here.
Let me say what I'm going to say. Okay? For months, you, and maybe a couple of you in the chat. As a matter of fact, let me pull this chat up, because y'all was saying this shit too. Alright? And y'all can apologize too, goddammit, if you ever fucking went against me. Because for months, I kept saying, Kyle, this is not Chad Gable. Eddie caught on to it. He knew. And Eddie was telling you, Kyle, this is not Chad Gable. And mysteriously, Kyle, you, as you just told the entire UWO audience and all the people on the internet, you were just at Monday Night Raw. You got an up close and personal look at the man. Kyle, can you please look at the camera? Slide forward. Can you tell me, the person you saw wrestle
Yes.
a 12-minute match on Monday Night Raw in Providence, Rhode Island,
Yes.
was that man Chad Gable?
That man
That you saw
that
with
man.
your own 2 eyes.
No. That man.
Your 2 other boys. That counts as 4 more eyes, so 6 eyes total. And shout out to Stevie who was up there, so that's another 2. That's an 8
He
piece.
called me fucking dying about that shit.
Okay, Kyle.
Yes.
Was that man Chad Gable?
Maybe.
Really? Because the Chad Gable that I know, Eddie, you may know him too, was currently in a hospital bed having shoulder surgery.
Alleged.
And he's going to be out for about 6 to 8 months.
Alleged.
Okay? Now, since he's having surgery, Kyle, how could he be in Providence on Monday having a wrestling match?
You know,
Please explain that to me, because to me, that's not physically possible. Eddie, did you see?
All I know is the time that he came out wasn't about 9:10. It wasn't that. It was Tiffy time. That was not.
She is on SmackDown.
Yeah, but it was her man who was behind.
No, Kyle, can we get to the Chad Gable part, please?
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so was that Chad Gable?
That wasn't Chad Gable.
I rest my case. That. So you, sir, now, not just me, not just Eddie, because Eddie was here too. See, look at him. He's all innocent over there. He's not even going to say a word, because you know why? He was offended just as well. So you owe Eddie an apology as well.
Okay. I'm going to apologize that I thought that the Chad Gable version of Americano was on the
There was no Chad Gable version of El Grande Americano, Kyle. He's having surgery. The man is in pain. He's recovering right now. Okay?
We went from El Gringo Americano to El Gringo Cappuccino.
Okay, so, again, Kyle, Eddie, he defended, he said that was not Chad Gable as well. And you would sit here and berate him under your breath that he was. So I think you owe Eddie an apology.
I apologize that I thought that Chad Gable would be in Providence. It wasn't him.
Thank you. Because he is not El Grande Americano.
That is not what I'm going to say.
That is not the point of this conversation.
Now, I do have it on sources that El Grande Cappuccino ate a mushroom. And that's why he recovered and grew.
And Chad Gable hasn't grown in the past 10 years, Kyle. We saw him in NXT. He was teamed up with Jason Jordan. He was Shorty G. He ain't that tall, Kyle. So how was that Chad Gable?
That wasn't Chad Gable.
Exactly.
Well, they do sell those little insole lifts that
Yes.
gives you about 6 more inches.
To the torso?
I mean, if anybody would know.
So just so you know, right?
I mean, there are wrestlers that have boots that have
Lifts in them, yes.
lifts in them and stuff. Who was it? One guy had one leg shorter than the other, so he had to have. So it could be possible.
Yes. See, Kyle?
And you could little camera work and some oil.
Do not forget, Crash Holly weighed 450 pounds. You just didn't know where he was hiding it.
Are we done?
No, Kyle, we are not done.
Cena's invisible.
Yeah, I just see a floating title going around backwards. Like,
A lot of stuff could be. He does wonderful work with camera angles and trick photography.
I do.
He swears to God that I've done things that I
Oh, you mean like calling the quote unquote doughboys overrated, and there would be food in AEW, quote unquote?
Yes, Hank and Tank would be fucked in AEW.
I'm sorry. Who was your favorite tag team of all time? Actually, your current, not of all time. Your current favorite tag team. I'm sorry. Who was it?
The Nemeth brothers.
No, sir. You shook. You.
That was one night only.
oh, you
No,
hear guys who got
for
their
the
ass
rest-
destroyed on Tuesday?
Why you gotta bring up bullshit?
I mean, it literally was Tuesday.
Why you bringing the bullshit?
But we're not, because we're talking about Monday, Kyle. And on Monday, the person you saw in that ring was not Chad Gable. I rest my case. I have been right the whole time. Thank you, bitches.
I got buried. I got buried for the first time.
I'm sorry that it had to happen.
I got buried. It's
It's justified. Justified.
I got buried.
Yeah.
Can I bury something?
Go right ahead.
I would like to bury that entire last second. No, I'm just kidding.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is validate. This is the truth, Kyle. This is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That is not Chad Gable under that mask, ladies and gentlemen. Do not believe this man. He is a fibber.
Who is that guy with Wentz?
I would like.
That's Killer Kelly's baby daddy.
I was about to say, that ain't Trey Miguel's ass.
No, it's Myron Reed. The one that used to be in MLW, Young Goat.
Oh, so now he's in the Rascals?
He's always been in the Rascals.
Trying to be a Rascal?
No, he was one of the original Rascals. It was him, Dez, and Wentz, and then they added Trey.
Oh, he looks so out of place.
Well, he was in MLW most of the time.
All right. Can I bury something?
Now, if we're talking about Ludwig Kaiser, okay, we may have a discussion there, but, it's not G.A.B. I'm just saying. It was him the whole time. Like Eddie said, mushroom. Negro surgery.
It's me, Mario. Wahoo!
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Wahoo!
You got a burial, bro.
Yippee! No,
That would be a good plot
I
twist.
just wanted to go back to rape, murder, decapitation. That's what I want to see in the main event, Saturday main event. I want to see Gunther just maim. I want to see it to the point where Gunther's wife comes out on social media and says that she doesn't condone the violence that her husband executed upon an elderly man. I want to see elderly abuse. Okay? Right now, we live in a government that's taking away Social Security from the elderly. I want to see Gunther take away the elderly. Retire this man. I want him to beat him so bad that his fucking gray hairs fall out. I want him to beat him so bad that Detroit Muscle has to disavow him. Okay? I want him beat so bad that he has to... Gets thrown out of Georgia. Out of Georgia. The ATL personally moves him the fuck out of there. Because this should not be a main event on nobody's card. This should be a moosh boosh. This should be your appetizer. This should be your opening contest. Because it's good. It should last 5 minutes. Okay?
I was just about to say, what's the over-under on the match?
Okay. Length of the match. I'm going to give you the total length of the match.
Okay.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Entrances included.
10 minutes. Entrances included. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? 1 minute for Gunther's entrance. 4 minutes for Goldberg to give himself a concussion and then come out with his sparklers. Okay? Oh, then I want 4 minutes and 50 seconds of brutality and then 10 seconds of him choking him out.
What, you're forgetting one little oddball.
I want to see the Mortal Kombat voice brutality.
You're missing one.
Toasty!
But we have been overlooking this whole time one sneaky little detail about
This needs to be Adam Beasy versus that little white boy in season 1 that thought he was a gangster Italian. Where he ripped off his fucking suit and then just squirted the top. This needs to be Oz.
All right, but you guys are overlooking one very, very...
An original HBO Oz.
You guys are overlooking one very, very big elephant in the fucking room. There's a little briefcase that's still in play.
I don't give a fuck about the briefcase. I'm talking about the actual match.
Don't tell me you got Goldberg winning, but Rollins cashing in.
Fuck no, I don't got Goldberg winning.
Okay.
And if he does win, he better get cashed in on immediately. Yeah.
Literally, he don't even need to touch the belt.
First of all, if Goldberg wins and get cashed in on, throw the whole thing away because Gunther needs to be just. If I'm him, I'm walking to the back like, I'm done.
Deuces.
I'm done. I'll sit out the rest of my contract.
Here,
I'm on the phone with Tony Khan in Jacksonville right afterwards. If I gotta lay down for Goldberg, if I'm Gunther, I gotta lay down for Goldberg. I'm on. Hey, Tony.
Speaking of laying down for Goldberg,
the contract comes up in 2027.
Speaking of Tony Khan, somebody's named Tony Khan is my burial for the week.
Oh no! What did he's been on his best behavior.
No, this time he fucked up.
What did he do?
He made me totally uninterested in any type of stipulation that is going to be in the Okada Omega match.
Oh, we'll get there shortly.
That's my burial. What the fuck was that shit? Okay? It's not a title unification match. The winner's going to have 3 belts. The Continental Classic is still coming this fall.
It's not a fucking belt. It's a cup. It should be a cup. It should have never been a belt. Continue.
And instead of, Downsizing the amount of 345,266 titles that are in AEW currently.
We have less than WWE.
You're adding another one!
We still have less than WWE.
Backwards! WWE's been around for 85 years. AEW has not.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all. It just means that you're gonna get.
I'm not comparing companies right now. I'm talking about this motherfucker currently making me totally I still want to watch the match.
Of course.
I'm still going to be totally invested in it.
Of course.
But what the fuck? Unify them bitches. Damn, bro.
I mean, yes and no. Because let's be realistic. The Continental Classic is a goddamn fucking good ass fucking.
It's fucking great. Again, it doesn't need
And
to
now, that's
be
what I
a
said.
defending title. It should
Well, they
be
do
a
the
cup.
Heritage Cup. They're defending the Heritage
But
Cup.
it's a cup.
Give me one time though you've ever heard any of us mention how much we're looking forward to a Heritage Cup.
I ain't gonna lie. I actually do like the Heritage Cup.
Do you look forward to the matches? Do you tune in?
Depending on who's in the match.
Maybe
I wish
it was
there
in
were
the-
better people.
If it was in the UK,
Perfect Endless.
That's right.
Actually, no, he don't even have the cup right now.
No, Stax has it.
Yeah.
now I
How
do
you
agree
going?
that the Continental Classic should be some sort of trophy or something that they win, and you know,
You give out belts for everything.
yeah, even if it's a belt, but you take that belt and then say you cash it in. Like the
Yes.
Owens.
Yes.
You cash in your Owen for a title shot. So yes, do they need to tweak? Does he need to tweak the Continental Classic? Does he need to tweak that Continental belt? Yes. Maybe this is a lead to a tweaking of it. Hell, maybe he's listening. Maybe somebody's listening right now to us, and they're like,
Because we know you guys do that.
They'll cash that in
Apparently, shit, AI does.
for a title match of their choosing.
Yep.
It could be whatever. They could form a tag team with somebody and cash it in for a tag team title match.
Yep.
They can form a trios. Whatever. You have that Continental title belt. You can cash it in for a title.
It should
your
be their
choosing.
version of Money in the Bank.
Yes, you can cash it in for a title you're choosing. Ring of Honor, AEW. It doesn't matter. Fuck, you want to take the women's belt. Whatever. But you can cash it in for a title match of your choosing. I do agree on that. Because the Owens, you pretty much cash it in the Owens for a world title.
The Owen is their Royal Rumble, excluding what we're going to see with the Casino Battle Royal. But, you know what I mean? It's their version of the Royal Rumble where you have a tournament and you have a set date for the title shot. When it comes to the Continental Classic, use it as a Money in the Bank. You are the best pound-for-pound wrestler in the
That's
company.
what they got the Sonic ring for.
But I'm saying that's what this should be. It should replace the Sonic Ring or Casino chip. Like, it should replace both of those. It should be like you win this cup, you can cash in the cup whenever it should be option C. It's option C for AEW.
Doesn't need to be tweaked. I don't want the Continental Classic tournament to go away because it's the last 2 years.
I love the tournament.
Have been phenomenal tournaments.
Love the tournament.
And the unpredictability of the tournament has been phenomenal and everything. So I would keep the tournament. I do agree with keeping
Yeah,
the
keep
tournament.
the tournament. Nothing wrong with the tournament. It just shouldn't be a belt. And you shouldn't be defending a tournament belt.
Yes.
When you're not in the tournament.
Yes. Does it need tweaking? Yes. It needs tweaking.
Yes.
So I can see why he wants to keep the lineage and everything because who knows? Maybe on one of his many coke-fueled fucking nights, he's thinking about tweaking that. Maybe he's thinking about changing that. For all we know, after this, the next he tweaks it at the next Continental.
Yeah. And that's perfectly fine.
But this, I'm talking about this current.
Yes.
This current right now,
All right, we're
somebody's
done.
walking out with 3 belts
Why?
because we love having multiple belts on people. Okay, you see what Kenny did? You see what Kenny did? Kenny started collecting belts, and we just love belt collectors. Okay, so we're just gonna keep it going.
That's your burial?
Barry.
So we go into the G.A.B.?
Go to the G.A.B.
All right, and I shall put it on the screen. All right, the one event that nobody knows what's on the card, the Great American Bash. And I'm saying
what?
that, Eddie, let me tell you something. You know I watch NXT, right? I don't even know what's on this card. And I watched the show the other day.
Holy shit! You know what? I forgot all about them.
Exactly my point.
Yeah, my eyes are burning. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ! They really threw
guys.
out. They really threw out 3 dumpster fires and said we could beat All
And
In.
this is the one going head to head with All In.
They really said we could beat All In with 3 dumpster fires.
There's 2 good matches on there.
Probably, yeah. Let's go. What do you got?
Eddie, I should give this one to Brian.
All right.
Yep, it's your boy, because that boy is bouncy.
Mm-hmm.
Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy.
Unfortunately for Javon Evans,
Taking that
Jasper
out.
Troy, man, they're gonna start. They kind of rushed him very quickly, threw him into the world title scene. However, I understand why they did it, because he's coming off LFG. They're starting season 2, and really quick for people who don't watch LFG, it's really not a bad show. It's a damn good show. I actually caught up on it this week.
All right, you got to cheat me, all right?
Yeah, he really did walk out like a bitch. He walked out like a bitch. He really did. I'm sorry, Booker. I love you, but yeah, he kind of walked out like a bitch.
All right.
But no, I'm gonna go with Jasper Troy on this one. The kid's actually really good. Like, he's really good, and it's time for the universe to see what this kid can really do. So I'm gonna go with Jasper Troy.
I actually am too, Jasper Troy. I think Jasper Troy is going to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
I think they actually are starting to put the fucking wheels in motion. And Javon, sorry man, you're just body number 1.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm going Jasper just for the simple fact of size. They
Yeah.
love the size.
guy's a fucking monster.
They love this. You might be bouncy, but you just not.
You're gonna bounce all right.
In a match, next match, I'm really tired of seeing. Sean, please, let these 2 fucking fight other people. It's okay. Ethan Page and Ricky Saints. I honestly do not give 2 fucks who wins this match. But if I have to pick a winner, Ethan.
I'm with you on Ethan Page. I think Ricky is getting his call up. I don't know when. I think it's happening soon. I'm going with Ricky. Ain't gonna be there for a long time, people. So I'm going with Ethan.
It's got to be Paige unless they just hot potato on that title back and forth. Because
Literally.
All right, Eddie. Yeah, the highlight of the fucking night whenever she's fucking on a card, Sol Ruka is going up with Izzy Dane for the Women's North American Championship.
Soruka.
Sol
Hated it, but
she's the hottest thing from NXT right now.
She's fucking good.
She's great, and she has the highlight of every pay-per-view. So.
she's losing that to that fucking Zaria.
Zaria? That's what I think too. I think
Yeah, she's losing that to because they're doing a typical team up of polar opposites, and it's just leading to the eventual turn. And
Yeah.
And Brian,
Yes.
you got Jordan Grace and the dubbed Blake Monroe, Brian versus JC Jane and Fallon Henry with Jasmine outside.
We said it earlier. Jordan's not winning the title, so she has to win tonight. So I'm going with Jordan and Blake. She's not losing their debut match.
yeah, Blake. Yeah, they're not gonna.
All right, next match.
She got cast off to obscurity.
This is going to be a 2-second vote. Okay? 2-second vote.
Okay.
Obafemi.
Obafemi.
Oba.
Okay.
The streak continues. The streak continues.
Who's his opponent?
Exactly.
Yoshiki Anamura.
Exactly.
The Japanese guy.
Yeah, that's what nobody cares about this pay-per-view. With all due respect, nobody cares.
Oba versus the Japanese, and he's from Noah. He's not even New Japan Japanese.
Mind you, he got the stamp from Muda the other day, and again, nobody cares. All right, so I guess we get to the main event now.
That's Adabisi. They're better off putting Jacket Guy on there.
Dude,
against him.
whatever happened to? Oh wait, I think Jacket Guy got Jackson. You could.
I think he got.
I think he got released a while ago.
I'm pretty sure he's back over in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Mouth shot bad taste out of my mouth. Put it on the screen.
All right, it's time for the main event. All in.
17 hours of an AEW pay-per-view.
Hell yeah! I took the day off of work for that.
34 matches on this card.
Nobody tell my job.
We got good matches, blood matches, death matches. If you want matches, you're all in.
Matches on matches on matches.
AEW Tag Team Championships. I'll start this one.
Okay.
The Hurt business.
Wow.
Fuck it. Syndicate business to steal the Hurt. The Hurt.
They hurt people.
Versus Jet Speed, which is Mike Bailey, who is overrated as fuck.
Speedball.
And Kevin Knight. Versus the patriarchy of Christian Cage and Nick Wayne. With Nick Wayne on the upside. That kid's going to be fucking phenomenal in a couple of years. Keep your eye on that dude. All right. But, however, having said that, they fucking hurt people.
Did you see how hurt?
Nope.
They got fucking molly.
They're getting their leg back. They're getting their business is booming, baby.
So in other words, they should Gunther these motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
As much as I want to say yes to that, I read the reports. What happened on Wednesday or yesterday? It's an excuse for them to lose, and
they concerto fucking Lashley's leg
like 8 times.
They made sure that week for when they lose
on his birthday, they fucked Shelton up. I'm going with the father of the year and the best son in the business.
Nope, I'm going with Jet Speed.
Oh, okay. So
I'm going with Jet Speed, but patriarchy. Nick Wayne takes the pinfall, which sets off the eventual Christian Cage going off on his son.
Ooh, I'm going father son.
They hurt people.
So all 3 of us different choices.
They hurt people. Bro.
All right.
And next week,
don't get me wrong. I expect them to fucking run through all 4 of these dudes, but yeah, I'm going with the.
Next week, I'm taking my victory lap. All right, Eddie, Adam Cole, baby,
Kyle Fletcher.
Woo! Hot take.
You gotta put that belt on Kyle Fletcher.
They do.
You gotta.
They do.
You gotta. I'm sorry. Adam Cole's lost his aura. Okay. A lot of people want to be like, oh, Adam Cole, he's so small compared to. He's the same size as he's always been. Let's get over the facts already.
He lost a little weight, not much.
No, he got bigger. Like muscle wise, he got bigger.
But he's the same Adam Cole and everything. But the thing is Adam Cole's not a baby face. Adam Cole and Undisputed Era, I'm going to call them Paragon, whatever. They're just not baby faces. Okay, Adam Cole needs to find his inner dick again and retool his inner dick again, and that belt is doing nothing with him, and he needs to go to Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher's a goddamn fucking machine. Kyle Fletcher's goddamn future. Kyle Fletcher's gonna have a fucking bidding war and a half. That motherfucker is money, and his matches are money.
Ditto.
So Kyle Fletcher.
Ditto. Kyle Fletcher.
All right, that's clean sweep. Hey Brian,
That's me.
you got the 2-on-1 handicap match.
Okay.
You got one of the greatest wrestlers of today, in Will Ospreay. And Swerve Strickland
Whose house?
versus the Young Buck.
I'll be honest with you. Here's my thing, right?
That one's tough.
Because this is it's been my theme for a while now, and you guys can attest to this. I've been saying this for a while. I'm not gonna lie. My founding fathers are gonna win this match.
There's only one.
You mean to tell me you threw a storyline for 1 year where Swerve and Ospreay can't go near that world title?
And 1 year it coincides with going back to London.
Literally. The story has already been written. I'm going with my EVPs. Acknowledge your executive vice presidents, by the way.
And everybody's been saying, how do you keep Swerve away from that title?
How do you keep Ospreay away from that title?
Both
Who's
men.
Chris Statlander's opponent?
How do you keep Ospreay away for a year? Because you know he's got to win that shit overseas.
And again.
And how do you keep Swerve out of that picture?
And again, think of it like this. Swerve's going to be pissed. And we all know heel Swerve is fucking phenomenal.
And Swerve Ospreay matches.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Dude, I just filled the cup. Like, I'm sorry.
Do you want direct link to my account?
My EVPs are winning this match. I'm going with the Bucks.
I agree with you on that one. And you know, I agree with you because of the main event.
So, you were asking about Statlander, right?
Yes.
She's in the women's gauntlet.
Okay.
So she's going first, and who won yesterday? It's going second. Was it Tech? No, it wasn't Tech. Megan Bain. Megan Bain's number 2. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I actually.
So this can be anybody. by the
I'm
way.
going to be real with you.
Uh huh.
I really think that this is time that they put the strap on Miss Bain.
I think she wins that women's
The
gauntlet.
Megasis.
I'll be honest with you. I want to say a surprise entrant will win, but I feel like it's Statlander's time. I on it, and again, to go with the theme of how I feel that night is going to go, I feel like Statlander gets the win.
All right, what about the men's side of that gauntlet?
First off, fuck you, MJF. Fuck you.
That promo.
That promo. Some people were offended. Don't get me wrong. I know we all know Mark agreed to whatever was said.
Yes.
So
let's get that out of the way.
let's get that out of the way, people. It's not
we
that
all
fucking
know
serious.
that it was agreed upon.
It was, and everyone and people who know MJF and the Briscoes have had a history. So
and MJF definitely was not going to go that far.
No, but
without proper,
proper.
yeah.
Yeah, you had to get clearance because that boy would have fucking get. Like he said, I'd kill you. The Casino Gauntlet again. I want to say it's a surprise, and I have a crazy, wild theory. But before I give that theory, I got to ask this question. Eddie, you would probably answer it best. The winner of the Casino Gauntlet, is that a Money in the Bank?
It gets a future.
You get a future title shot.
But it never states when.
No.
Okay.
It just says you get a future title shot.
Okay. So on that grounds alone, if you can cash it in at any time, I'm going with a mystery winner.
Okay.
Like someone who has not been seen in a very, 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 very long time.
The learning tree.
Don't say it because I know what you're thinking. And again, my theme for the night.
No.
My theme for
I
the
know.
night.
I think I know because some ass boys have been dropping a lot of fucking stuff on Twitter.
But I wasn't even talking about them.
No, I got Jay White.
Okay, see, I'm with that too. I'm not opposed to Jay White either. But again, I have a specific person.
G.A.B. Kid.
So I'm going to go mystery. I wouldn't be shocked if it was Gay Kid either. But I'm going with a
go
mystery pick. I'm going
my
mystery.
is Jay White.
Okay, I will explain my mystery later.
All right. Well, the match that I shitted on because of just it says winner takes all unification. It's not. It's not. It's not what it is.
Just call it what it is. It's the
winner
match of the
takes-
fucking night.
it's winner
It's the
takes
match
all.
of the decade. Let's be
The match is going to steal the fucking card.
It's
Of
winner
course.
takes all.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega versus
Excuse me. It's Kenneth Jerome Omega.
my bad.
Jerome. Gotta have the
Do you
drum.
know what Kenneth Jerome Omega is? He's
Yeah. Say it, Kyle.
Bitch! You're welcome, Okada, for the fucking t-shirt sales. That's all me.
So who do you got?
What's the series at right now?
Okada's still up.
He's going to stay up.
I mean, he would stay up if Kenny won anyway.
No, I mean, he's going to lose. Kenny Omega is going to lose this match.
So you're going with Okada. If Kenny is healthy, I need one-winged angel, dun, 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 cleaner Kenny Omega to come
He
out.
comes out as the cleaner.
If he comes out as the cleaner,
my prediction changes.
Kenny Omega. I have to go Kenny only because Okada, similar to Adam Cole, needs a reset. And I feel like if anybody is going to push the reset button on Okada, where as much as we like the whole, you want to say the word? Bitch Okada, we need the fucking Rainmaker back. And if there's anybody to force him to become the Rainmaker, it's Kenneth Jerome. So I'm going with Kenny.
See, this is one of the situations where I touched on this a couple of weeks ago when I said Okada is definitely just cruising along. Mm-hmm. But didn't I say this? There is a clause in that goddamn contract that he's got with TK that says, when I need you to show the fuck up, you going to show the fuck up. And it's that match where he's like, you going to show the fuck up, right? And Okada's like, Okay, I'm showing the fuck up. Okay, I'll earn my paycheck.
All right.
So, but winner. I got Kenny.
Is it Japanese on the screen?
I got Kenny winning.
All right. So you two got Kenny.
We got Kenny. You got Mr.
Bitch.
Okada.
All right. Hey, I really do hope that promo battle, the winner of that promo battle, isn't going to be the winner of the match.
Okay.
Because if that was how they got told before they went out there, she's catching the L. Toni Storm versus Monet.
Again, now all of these get interesting.
Timeless.
Go ahead, Eddie. You take this one first.
See, this is what fucked up because a few weeks last pay-per-view
When you said when I was right,
I had a whole thing laid out.
When I was right?
That was perfectly set in stone.
when I was right.
Would have made sense for Monet to win now.
You're talking about when I was right.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But damn it, I'm gonna keep with it because she already has the secondary title of the show. Giving her the main belt too. I mean, you're gonna have her doing double. I'm heart of hearts. I'm still going with Toni Storm. Mercedes hasn't lost yet in AEW. There's no shame in taking the L now. Mm-hmm. She's still TBS champion. She's still got 19 belts.
8 and a half. 19 and a half.
So, yeah. I know you're good. I know everything inside me says not to, but I'm going Toni Storm still.
I am the exact same feeling, but I'm nudging the other way.
I'm probably wrong.
Well, here's the thing. Neither one of us can be wrong. I mean, obviously, someone will be wrong. But at the same time, it's like you're not wrong with either woman winning. Because Toni is fucking amazing. She's amazing. But in the back of my mind, and we know Mercedes is a diehard wrestling fan, she needs to take that Ultimo Dragon photo. And you can't take the photo unless you got the world title. And again, I know a lot of people hate on Mercedes because of who she is and this creative control bullshit. It's not real, okay, people? If you believe that, like Kyle said, he got a house where?
In Africa, $50.
$50, you can sell it to you. Like, I want Toni to be the one to beat her, but to be the female Ultimo Dragon, to have one of the greatest years in the history of this business as a female, and I'm not talking WWE, I'm talking worldwide, people. You know what I'm saying? Like perfect example. With all due respect to FTR, they are 10-time world champions. They have done it in WWE. They've done it in New Japan. They've done it in Ring of Honor. They've done it in AEW. They've done it in Mexico.
They did it in ECW.
And they are the closest tag team to the greatest tag team because they're not even halfway there yet to the Dudleys. That's the type of respect I have to put on Mercedes Moné. This would culminate the greatest female wrestling year we have ever seen in this business for her to win. And goddamn, Eddie, again, I am just like you. I'm just on this side. I'm like a hair. You're a hair over here. I'm a hair over here. So I'm taking Mercedes. I'm taking Mercedes.
In her contract with the co-cap.
Allegedly.
In her contract with the co-cap.
Allegedly.
It states that Mercedes Moné, the brand, will never get pinned on AEW television. And because of that, and only because of that.
If you believe the internets.
No, I'm joking. But seriously, she's having a stinger. She's literally not lost. She's beating all contenders. She beat Athena. Anybody who you have put in her way, she's beaten. She's one time called overrated. However,
it's Doughboy syndrome.
Mercedes never wrestled in WWE though.
I'm gonna say this.
See,
I'm gonna say this. Mercedes winning is more important to her legacy than Tony Storm losing. Tony Storm could take this loss, and her legacy is still gonna be intact. Mercedes takes this loss, her legacy is fucking chinked. Her armor is chinked. I gotta go Mercedes with this one.
she would be the New York Giants. This loss would be the New York Giants beating the Patriots in the Super Bowl. 18-1. You are having a perfect fucking year. This would be 18-1 if Mercedes loses.
I think she takes the 72 Dolphins approach.
I'm with you. I think this is it. Again, this is why this is the main event, people. Like, with all due, and I know it's a big thing on the internet. Oh, what's the best show of the week? It's fucking All In. It's not even fucking close.
And then you have one more match, which it's whatever. Hangman and John Moxley. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna start this one off. Okay. Okay. Tony, for the love of God, for the love of everything holy, for the love of baby Jesus, for the love of grown adult Jesus, for the love of Buddha, the Norse gods, the Greek gods, fucking Satan gods. I don't care. Every god, biblical, made up, Marvel, DC. I don't care. One job. I don't give a fuck how many shenanigans you pulled. You could have Sting and Darby repelling from Everest itself. You could tie a fucking zip line from the top of Everest to the ring. Have all the shenanigans you want. Okay? Everybody and their mother. Wheel out old ladies. Wheel out the dead. Interfere in the match. All the shenanigans you want. I expect all the shenanigans. I expect
Of course.
everything.
I expect everybody.
I expect everything. I expect Pac to show up. I expect all of Death Riders, G.A.B, Kid, Darby, Sting, God, Satan, Thor, Odin, Loki, Iron Man. I expect Rings to show up like in the fucking Endgame. And Doctor Strange, is this everybody? No, he wants more. I expect all that. But at the end of the fucking night.
What up, Dan?
At the end of the night. End this already. Hangman. You cannot get any. There's nothing. I understand. I understand. At one point you had a hard on for Darby. Okay? You can get that hard on next year for Darby. Okay? You can do that later. You can reemerge Darby coming from the ceiling. I expect Jack Perry to show up. I expect the Bucks to get involved. I expect Omega to get involved. I expect Jesus motherfucking Christ to come out of the fucking crowd and get involved.
God, I'm by the
He's
way.
usually in the third row.
God, I'm by the way. Eddie.
I expect Green Shirt Guy.
You remember Eddie, not me.
I expect Green Shirt Guy to hop the barrier. Okay? And get involved. I expect everybody. Cameraman number 2. Cameraman number 3. Cameraman number 4. All to get involved.
Even the
Justin
ones that-
Roberts might get involved.
Even the one that sues people?
Fuck, Tony might do a blow coke on the fucking goddamn stage and get involved. Everybody I expect to get involved. But at the end of the night, the end, Hangman has to win. No. I have been telling you. Do not make me go to Jacksonville and choke you, motherfucker. Okay?
Pick me.
Do not.
He's hot right now. I'm enjoying this.
Just pick me.
Kyle?
Pick me.
Kyle?
Pick me.
Kyle?
And for that reason alone, Moxley's gonna win.
No. I gotta go double up on my goddamn fucking blood pressure medication. I can't take any more blood pressure medication. I can't take a whole bottle.
How about this? Is Moxley gonna bleed?
I expect blood, guts, piss.
He hasn't
semen.
bled in forever, by the way.
I
3 p.m.
expect everything on this.
Coming at 3 p.m. Not
I
3
bet
Yeah,
it's.
starts at 3.
I expect removal of organs in this match. I don't give a fuck what kind of shenanigans you give me. Okay? You could resurrect fucking Hunter the horse.
Who?
Hangman's old horse.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
right behind you.
That passed.
That's right.
All right,
Okay?
hang on.
I expect. Fuck, you can have Nick Khan and Triple H interfere. Hecabano can interfere. I don't give a fuck. Okay, you can have all New Japan interfere.
Forbidden Door.
I don't care. I don't care.
He's coming out with Marina Shafir.
Give me all your shenanigans. I don't care.
What about Marina Shafir?
I don't care. Fucking Jessica Biddle can interfere. Ronda
Ronda
Rousey
Rousey.
can interfere.
I heard rumors about
I
Ronda.
don't give a fuck. You got Jake
Same-
Paul and Logan Paul interfere.
people said she can
I
interfere.
don't care.
I either way.
I show Speed can interfere. Kai can interfere.
No, I
Bring out a Brian Bottle. I don't give a fuck.
I sure Speed is not getting back into a wrestling.
No, he
ring,
said
bro.
WWE. He said
I
WWE.
don't care. You can have.
Oh, no.
Give me
No. I'm not starting it yet.
That's what I'm
fucking shenanigan. Harambe can interfere. I don't care.
Harambe.
I don't care. You can have
Harambe.
this new Superman come out there dressed up as Superman interfere. I don't care. Give me your shenanigans. It's Texas Deathmatch.
He was already on the show.
The minute they said Texas Deathmatch, I was like, we're going to get shenanigans.
Oh, yes. Yes.
The second that was announced,
How about this?
Zack Snyder and James Gunn can have a fight over who's got better Superman.
Hangman-
I don't give a fuck.
Hangman-
The Click, the
Hangman-
NWO, Hogan in a wheelchair. I don't care. Ric Flair's crippled ass. I don't care.
Hold on,
CMLL
Hold on, Eddie.
and Triple H can have a match up. I don't care.
Go ahead, man.
Can we pass on the Hogan part?
Please.
Please.
All right, but anyway. But
I don't
yo,
give a fuck.
how about this, bro? Hangman's about to line him up. You got him lined up, getting ready to flip over the ropes. Darby Allin comes down and joins John Moxley. Calls Hangman to win.
No. And then, you know what happens? Somebody else comes out and saves Hangman from losing. And stops him. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't not give
Is it my
a
turn?
I'm trying to
fuck.
translate.
I don't give a fuck. The match ends with Hangman Adam Page, new world champion. We have to end this madness now.
But Hangman's best bet
There's
is
nothing
his,
you can do
best-
with Darby at this point.
His chase. He's a chaser.
Hell,
Go ahead.
you can have Darby try to screw Hangman and set up Hangman versus Darby afterwards. I don't
Eddie,
care.
Eddie,
You can have
Eddie,
the Sting's
Eddie,
kids interfere. I don't give a fuck. Stein can interfere. I don't give a.
You
can
mean
have
Stang.
Eddie, can-
Stink can interfere.
Can-
G.I. Bro,
Eddie,
I don't give a
Eddie,
fuck.
Eddie.
Bring out Willow Meltzer and Alvarez to interfere. I don't care. McGregor can get interfere. Bubba interfere. I don't care. I don't fucking care who interferes. Give me all the shenanigans. All of them. All line up all the shenanigans. But the match ends with Hangman being crowned.
All right, Brian, hurry up.
I was just gonna.
Okay.
I was just gonna throw in Brody Lee Jr. with Eddie.
I don't care. -1 can interfere.
See?
I don't care.
All right.
Bastion Booger. That's a good one.
Oh, bring them out. I don't care.
How about
Give
the
me
new
all the
one?
shenanigans.
Mantar.
All of them.
The Miz.
All of them. Miz can show up and interfere. I don't give a fuck who he interferes for. You can just keep trying them out. One comes to interfere for Moxley, somebody saves. Somebody comes in for Hangman,
I'm actually gonna
somebody
make this
saves.
into a TikTok
I don't
now.
give a fuck. Everybody and their mother. TikTok itself can interfere. The entire crowd can get in on it. I don't give a fuck. I expect every shenanigan TK
But
can
at
come.
the end of the day,
Every shenanigan a coke-filled fucking dream can fill.
Oh, and he's gonna be coked out in Texas.
time cop.
Can Time Cop interfere?
Jean-Claude Van Damme's old ass can interfere. Him and Blake can have a martial arts competition for all I care. Interfere.
But at the end of the night-
Man, I hate that black ass wrestling
Hangman needs to win.
All right.
The best chaser ever.
So I guess it's my turn
Go
now.
ahead.
That is the main character. They have done exceptional goddamn work rebuilding Hangman Adam Page. Have they not?
They have, and this is where I'm going to start off with Eddie. I 100% agree with you.
Everything?
Everything except for one particular thing.
What's that?
And I have been saying this
Nope.
since before the Owen.
Nope.
I've been saying this for a couple months now, similar to El Grande Americano, Kyle.
Hang on.
Grande Americano can interfere. El Gringo
Hang on, Eddie,
Cappuccino
hang on.
can come in there.
Go ahead.
You see?
But I've been saying this for a while, and I kept saying this. I had this weird, funny feeling in my stomach that Moxley is gonna retain.
No.
And
No.
and Eddie.
No.
Just as
no.
you said.
There's a cowboy shit in a cowboy state. He needs to ride off on a horse.
He's in Virginia. He's from Virginia.
I don't give a fuck. He's from cowboy state.
However, I was with you. As soon as I heard Texas Death, shenanigans begin. And I started thinking to myself, maybe Hangman's going to win this one. Similar to a storyline from WWE earlier tonight. When we talked about Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Rhea Ripley has never beat Io Sky, correct?
Correct.
Question. Has Hangman Page ever lost a Texas Death match?
Nope.
Eddie's rubbing his face because it's starting to make sense.
Mox hasn't either.
Huh?
Mox hasn't either.
True, but Hangman has no. Mox did. He lost one to Hangman.
Oh, he did.
So, again.
No! Shut your mouth! Go sit in the corner! Go sit in the corner!
I am not a cuck.
Go sit in the corner!
I am not Diddy. Listen.
Where's that dunce cap?
Listen.
No!
Listen.
Do not put that in the universe! Take it back! Take it back!
It's one of those.
Suck those words back in!
Hey, yo. No,
Whoa.
Diddy.
Party.
No, Joey Chestnut over here.
No.
Reset!
Again.
Put a hot dog in it!
Again. But I'm happy you said that
Then
word.
you shut him up!
Reset. I've been saying for a while.
No.
This company needs a reset. And earlier on, I said I have a theme to the night. Ospreay and Swerve losing. You pissed me off. You just cost me a world title shot for the next year. All you wanted me to do was one favor for you. Help Hangman win. Swerve will be the reason Hangman does not win the title. Jon Moxley will retain at the end of All In. Unless... You remember earlier on in the night, I said I had a mystery pick, and I was wondering because, there is no set date for the Casino Battle Royal winner. What if, at the lowest point in the history of AEW, on the biggest show of the night, where everyone's expecting to go home happy, they go home pissed off because Moxley won? But there is one man who we've been talking about for months now, who we haven't seen, decides to cash in at the end of All In. Like Eddie said, we have bodies over here. We have bodies. It looks like fucking Stadium Stampede just happened.
Bodies hit the floor.
Yes, there are bodies everywhere. And the only person standing is Jon Moxley. Then you hear the music. Who can skate down that long fucking baseball field? Get to the ring in time. Cash in and win the world title at the end of All In. It would be exactly who Tony always wanted to be. Who have we been saying for the longest time is the guy to take the belt off of Jon Moxley? Darby Allin cashes in his Casino Battle Royal and wins the title at the end of the night. It's the most AEW shit
He
ever.
won't have the title anymore.
Eddie.
He won't have the title anymore.
He won't have the title anymore. But it's not Hangman. It's exactly who Tony wanted the entire fucking time. Darby Allin walks out. I know this sounds insane, but put the pieces together. Moxley's winning that match. Win or lose.
You are giving my goddamn coke-headed goddamn promotional runner
Is that
way
not-
too much fucking credit.
Eddie, is that not the most coke-headed? I want the guy to win that's not even in the match.
That's not even coke. We're talking meth now.
Well, I mean, he is in Texas. Eddie, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
He's getting it from the Zeta cartel at this point.
It
Handshake
sounds
delivered.
crazy.
By the Mexican cartel's fucking boss.
But if it happens, mind you, I'll be honest with you. I've been waiting for weeks
So
to
help
bring
me
the story
God.
up.
After the Casino Gauntlet match,
If Darby Allin
wins
is
that Casino Gauntlet match, I'm driving here and I'm going to sit here for the rest of the show and watch it with you. And if that happens, okay, for one, you're giving me lottery tickets.
not you.
Okay, you're giving me the goddamn numbers, or I will choke you. We're going to get
Hey, we'll go half on
we're
the
going to get Powerball tickets right afterwards.
Facts.
Okay, but no.
The end goal is still the same. The belt is off Moxley.
It's all right, man. It's okay.
Eddie, what did we say? What did we say at the end for the Owen? What did we say at the Owen? Whoever wins the Owen is not beating Moxley for the title. It's to kill time until Darby gets there. Because we all know it's Darby. And think about it like this.
It's Hangman. This guy is so...
Yes,
his
I
whole
agree.
character development, his whole fucking rise has been fucking so spot on. You get those every so often when a character is rebuilt from ashes.
Yes.
Okay? That it's perfectly set up.
Yes.
You can't do this. And
Yes. That's why it makes it work. Think of Eddie. Think about it.
This ain't WWE. I wholeheartedly expect that from WWE because they like to give you that
What if-
and then cheer you up afterward. But AEW gives you that
Yes!
cheer. We've been getting nothing for 6+ months of what the fuck?
But Eddie-
Why is he still winning?
Exactly. It's the visual. It's the visual. Like you said, anarchy in the arena. Fucking shenanigans here. You got dead bodies on this side. You got people bleeding over here. You got an ambulance on this side, and for some reason, there's a guy walking a duck. Okay? All of this shit is happening. The only person
hell are you on?
standing
What the hell, Bird?
is John Moxley. Everybody, all the other Death Riders have been taken out. And I said, when it comes to Hangman, the only person that would screw Hangman would be Swerve. So you wouldn't see the swerve coming. See what I did there? See what I did there? So everybody's already been canceled out. And what do we always say about Darby beating Moxley? It wouldn't look believable. After all of these people, it wouldn't look believable. But all of these people on the same night, Moxley just went through Texas death.
Sorry, son.
I'm sorry. I know. And dude, nobody has given this. Not on Busted Open. Or excuse me, Pro Wrestling Nation. Not JD from NY. Not Steven Larson. Not Cronin. Nobody has given this theory.
And I get
And it's so left field that I think it could happen.
Can I do one thing? Can I say one thing? I'm sorry before you continue. Because we're podcasting on the intrawebs, we are part of the IWC.
Of course we are.
We are Bloods. We are Crips. We are Republican, we are Democrats, and we are agreeing on one fucking thing, okay?
That belt needs to get off John Moxley.
No, besides that.
Well, yeah.
JD from NY is outcasted. He is no longer to be mentioned.
Yeah, I died.
Like Vince McMahon on WWE TV.
He's Benoit.
Oh, okay.
He's been Benoit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I understand. I understand.
Okay.
But yes, nobody else has given this theory. And I'm sorry, I know it sounds crazy, but it could happen. Question mark. Just saying.
Yep. He said it. He did it.
I
sold you.
I get what he's saying. And I get what he's saying because I'm one of those theorists too and everything. Yes. And I get what he's saying and stuff.
It should be Hangman. Eddie, I 1,000% agree with you. It should be Hangman.
Listen, I vehemently pledged for Swerve to win it, and Swerve lost. Okay,
That was me for Osprey.
But I understood why Swerve lost. Okay, Swerve didn't need it right then, and he didn't want to make him transitional. We did because then I said at All In, whoever goes into the world title is coming out the champion.
Yes.
Okay, whoever goes in challenging is coming out the champion because it's All In. It's the biggest fucking pay-per-view of
They
it.
should.
It's their WrestleMania. Yeah. How many WrestleManias did a champion retain? Not many.
Not many at first, no.
Probably a good 25%. If that.
Okay, a lot of times a champion goes into Mania, and they lose. You go into the biggest show, the next person that is setting up, and Hangman has been set. Now, if Darby hadn't gone off to climb goddamn Everest and everything, maybe a different conversation.
It would have been Darby.
We'd be having a different conversation and everything. But Darby had a bucket list. Tony Khan obliged. Okay.
What up, D? You just missed the whole damn show.
Which I get. Darby had a bucket list, and it's something that he wanted to do, and something that he was able to do.
Yep.
And Tony, being the boss that he is, was like, okay, you're fucking up a lot of things for me because I have this little thing for you.
Yep.
But okay. But everything that they done with Hangman, this man burnt a man's house down.
He deserved it.
Eddie, what if I threw this at you?
Hangman was literally loathed.
What if I throw this at you? Like I said before, we get Swerve and Ospreay for 1 year, not around that world title. You throw Hangman into the mix, that's 3 of your major stars out of the world title scene. You can put that belt on whoever you want.
She's at Collision behind the timetable.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're at Collision. Have fun. Have fun and all in, too. We're literally talking about
it. But they've rebuilt Hangman.
I agree. I totally agree. Trust me, if Hangman wins, I'm not mad whatsoever. Thank God. But
he's a chaser. He is.
He was. But this Hangman, no.
It's a great chase, just like the last one. It's a great chase. You remember the incline that he was on, and then he got to that peak, and then we were like knocking him back on that fucking bottom of that incline, and they did it
and do it again.
And now they're going to let him run.
He
back
does such
up
a
that
fucking
incline
goddamn phenomenal job.
They do.
They reach, and he just can't get it. So we're gonna put him back down that incline and let him run right back up. But at the same time, when he gets to that incline, as Bryan has said, and I'm totally behind it because since the beginning of AEW, I fucking loved. By the way, just want to put this out there, okay? I've been calling for Darby Allin to have a heavyweight championship since the beginning of AEW. Since the first time I watched him in that fucking Crackle Barrel match, I was like, this kid's fucking good. I've been a fan. I'm with it.
Kyle,
yes,
in
sir.
all the conversations we've had about AEW,
go ahead.
Have I ever brought that storyline up to you?
And no.
Like I said, I saved it till now. Because, again, it's so crazy that it just might work. You legit piss off the fans. Piss them off. Moxley has the belt.
25,000 people fucking ready to fucking
ready to riot. Dun, 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 dun. That music hits. We all know the pop would be insane. The pop would be insane.
But the pop will also be insane for him when it's at death's door. Moxley's got it tied up. He's going to win. He's going to win. Everybody's like, no, Mox is going to win again. Like, this is what I said. This whole thing culminates on the casino battle royal.
It really does.
Okay. After the casino battle royal, you maybe Nostradamus and I need my goddamn lottery numbers, or you may be me with Mercedes Moné's prediction.
Exactly. Well, here's the thing.
Okay. The fantasy book thing got fucked over.
Here's the thing. If it's not a mystery person that wins it, there's only one other person that you could take the same storyline and replace the scenario with. And if this guy wins it, be careful. Replace Darby Allin with MJF. You get the same exact story. And he also has backup. Oh, Kyle, do something.
John Moxley's winning.
But see, MJF, but Darby, I can give you Darby. I can't give you MJF because MJF, I feel, would just be more slimier. He'll
all right, well, think of this. Same scenario. Match is over. Moxley wins. World War III has just occurred, right? Somebody about to die. He walking with Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP. He's walking with whatever contract they have.
Business is booming.
Business is booming. Ain't nobody walking in that fucking ring while Moxley and MJF are standing one-on-one. And if they try to, Kyle, what's going to happen to them?
They ain't hurt.
Yeah. You can run the same storyline with MJF. Moxley will not, I will say this. Moxley is going to win, but he is not leaving he's not leaving All In with that title one way or another. That's my theory. He may win the match, but he is not leaving that. He should not leave All In with that world title.
Like I said.
And if it's Hangman again, fuck yeah, I'm all for it.
I got Darby coming in like literally 11th hour. I mean, they even brought out fucking Danielson.
Parachute him in.
Even Bryan tried to come out.
He's part of World War III.
And still, in the end, Moxley's just bloodied. And he's standing over Hangman, who's bloody. And he's just flipping off the crowd like, I'm going to fucking win. And that's when you hear the lights go out. That's when you hear Darby's music. And you see him come skydiving fucking down. Okay?
Wile E. Coyote style. Except he doesn't smack.
In full Everest fucking gear still. Like, he just climbed up the fucking mountain, even though we know he's been home for a couple of fucking weeks now. Mm-hmm. But just comes skydiving in full fucking mountain climbing gear.
Yep.
And everything.
Tony got a bunch of white stuff you can put all over him.
And he is the catalyst. Because remember, who took out Darby?
It was the Death Riders.
He just comes in at the end, and he causes Moxley.
I am all for that too. Or after, say, if Moxley does win, not a cash-in, but Darby shows up at the end of the night. Can we all agree Darby shows up at the end of the night?
Darby shows up, but for God's sake, not to send the crowd home happy. The crowd needs to go home happy because Moxley lost that goddamn belt, and it goes on goddamn Hangman.
I hope so.
We say this every pay-per-view. We say this every single pay-per-view.
Yes, I've been saying this.
That's why I can't bet against Moxley.
6 fucking months. Renee, spread your fucking legs and give this man another child. Give him a little boy so he can go home. Give him a reason to go home.
Eddie can definitely show you how to make some kids.
And by the way, Moxley, you need a break.
3000. Put some twist in it. Spit on that hot tea. Something, Renee. Save us. Save us, Renee.
Moxley, you know you can take a vacation whenever the fuck you
You can go home.
This man hasn't taken a vacation since Punk was here. Think about that.
We can. You had almost. You were this close. You were booking your plane ticket, and then Punk said, "I'm going crazy," and they were like, "Mox, help! You've helped. You've helped.
Yes.
And you've done a phenomenal fucking job. Everybody hates you. You are the quintessential heel.
Yes.
People hate you. We want to see you lose.
Yes.
Okay? You are the heel that everybody growing up has wanted to see lose.
Yeah.
And every time you keep winning, for God's sakes, man,
Just let it go.
go home.
Just let it go.
All right.
Go fuck your wife. Tony, get off the blow for 10 minutes and do the right thing.
Nah,
Somebody give that man some ashwagandha.
Nah, you know damn well that ain't happening.
Give that man some
That
weed.
ain't happening.
Smoke a joint.
Nah, it's not that pure white, baby. But anyway, we got.
They got some good shit in Texas.
We do got to wrap it up because Big Brother is officially on and I'm missing it. So,
all right. Well, for the thousands watching at home and the 3 in attendance, we'd like to remind you that Jon Moxley is going to win at All In. And his head's going to fucking explode. We'll see you next week, fella.
later.
Do it.
R.I.P.
Fix it.
R.I.P. Goldberg.
Fix it. Goldberg dead.